Threw up. I threw up. Oh boy. Trying to think of mobile suits or some horrible joke about mobile suits and iron lungs. Do you mean like iron lung as in not Markiplier's movie? Iron lung is in the actual thing people need to be placed in to breathe? The actual thing? See, if you've been paying attention to any of the Gundam stuff I've told you, you would know that's just a thing in like in Gundam. Like some people get placed inside the mobile suits because they become more mobile suit in person. Like there's multiple instances of that happening. There's a guy in Gundam Thunderbolt who gets his arms blown off in one of his battles because he already has a peg leg. He already lost a leg because he stepped on a mine earlier in the 1 Year War before he got a mobile suit. But they were like, he doesn't like need legs to pilot a mobile suit, so just throw him into a mobile suit. Um, I support mobility giant mecha are hilarious and also horrific. Yeah, there's a couple in Gundam. I know that stuff is also in Warhammer, where there's guys who are straight up just go about to die, so they're like just put them in the like mech coffin so they can get more use out before they go. Um, the 1 year whore, 2 years. No, it was just 1 year. It was 1 year and a couple of days. I think like 2 days. Um, but yeah, his name is Daryl, where he stepped on a landmine during a field operation and lost his leg, so they gave him a peg leg. And they're like, yeah, he doesn't need legs to pilot a mobile suit, so throw him into a Zaku. And then at some point in his battles, his arms got blown off. And they're like, hey, since you're kind of like fucked anyway, do you want to get placed in this experimental mobile suit called, now hear us out when you hear the name, don't immediately say no, but it's called a Psycho Zaku. Would you like be interested in like test piloting that? And he was like, fuck yeah. And then he was able to pilot it really well because he basically plugged into the mobile suit so he could move it like he was moving his limbs. They actually, when he's experimenting with it and they're testing it out, when he's running, because he finally can run again in the mobile suit, he imagines himself on the beach as a kid running again because he used to do that a lot. Um, and now that he's in this giant death machine, he can do it again, and he's very grateful for it. So pretty much it is Dreadnoughts and Warhammer. Ah, that's what it is. Really funny. There's a story where the Tau crack one of the Dreadnoughts open and realize the guy inside is older than the entire civilization. Oh, interesting. Ruka, what? Don't yell. I'm right here. Jesus, you scared me. Fuck. Shitted myself a little bit. That was earlier though. That was in Fish's stream where I shitted myself. It was on the carpet. What monster in a game should someone try first? Freedom Unite. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. World. World is really fucking good. It's a really good game and a really good entry point. Um, Also, Wilds is fine too. Wilds is a fine entry point. I think Worlds is better than Wilds, but Wilds is like with each like Monster Hunter release, they've kind of modernized them more and more, so they get like they're getting easier to play. Um, yeah, they have like two like different shapes of Monster Hunter coming out now. They're doing like two branching paths where some of them play closer to like the older schools of Monster Hunter, and then World and Wilds are kind of like a new sort of modern dumbed down version of it. I don't want to say dumbed down because they're not like simplified. They're streamlined, very streamlined. And a lot of the bullshit you had to deal with in the older stuff is gone. Even Rise doesn't have all the bullshit you had to deal with the older stuff. Like limited pickaxes and whetstones and shit. That sucked. I'm glad they got rid of that. I know what I can give you now. Thank you. I have the Monster Hunter games. You don't got. I don't give me those. I have those. Should Lenza go for it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. They used to also have a fucking paintball mechanic, which I hate. I still play Ultimate Generations. I don't remember what it's called on the Switch, Generations 3 or something like that, where it has all that old school shit. Where basically you had like these segments of the map, right? It was like section 1 through like 9, and they were like different loading screens. Because that's how they made the big maps fit in. They were all just different like little coordinates. Um, and the big monster could be in any one of those. And they were constantly moving even if you weren't around. So like you could go to Cordon 5 and he could have been there. And then as you walk in, you can see him leaving because the monster could fly or dig or some shit. So he would go up into the air and fly off, and you would think, okay, I can go to Cordon 7 or Cordon 5 because they're like, or 4 because they're right attached to each other, so they'll be there. But because they can fly, they can spawn like in the other side of the map, and you just have to hope you can catch them. So when you do catch them, you have to fucking chuck a paintball in their face. And you didn't have like a reticle or lock on or anything. You had to just manually aim it, and that would ping them on the map. They would become a pink circle on the map if you had the paintball on them. But the paintball also wore off, and the fights would go on longer than the paintball would last. So you'd have to be remembering to reapply it, because God help you if they fucking if the paintball wore off and they left and you lose track of them, they could immediately go to bed and heal and get a bunch of their health back before you find them if you got really fucking unlucky. That shit was a nightmare. I'm glad Monster Hunter is streamlined. I know a lot of people get upset when their games get like casualified. Like I know there's the Morrowind elitists and stuff who like don't like Skyrim, but I think Monster Hunter is one of the games that kind of needed a little bit of that to really make it easier to recommend. This is really harassing. Mine broke someone to finally accepting a gift. Oh, let's not call it that. I love Morrowind and Skyrim. Well, I mean, you guys are like an exception to the rules. Well, is what I've learned from the most part. Basically, you guys are all freaks and geeks and weirdos. Yeah, today is July 8th. That is 7/8. That is the Robot Experiment 78. So it's Gundam Day. So everybody's been posting their Gunpla and their Gundams and stuff, and it's been wonderful on Twitter today. Everyone's come to accept Morrowind is probably better than Skyrim. I think Morrowind uses friction well to build roleplay. Monster Friction was mostly annoying when you don't pay out. Yeah, I can't speak for Morrowind because I've only played a little bit, and I did really enjoy it when I did play it. I can tell you that I enjoyed what I played of Morrowind more than what I've played of Skyrim. They're both not a complete package, but from what I gleamed from like my like I guess you could say I have like 2 3 hours in both games. I enjoyed what Morrowind did a lot more, so I can understand where the people are coming from, where they're like, yeah, casual filing this is bad. But yeah, I don't think Monster Hunter is a victim of that. I think Monster Hunter getting streamlined is actually good for it. Because unless you were like, I tried getting into Monster Hunter like 4 times. I tried with Freedom Unite on the PSP because everybody was telling me like this game is fucking awesome, this game is badass. I was like, okay, I'll try it, and I couldn't like get past like the first fucking hunts because I was like, this plays so weird, and I knew it was me. I knew I had to like adjust to the way the game played. Um, But I was like, I kept bouncing off, dude. I remember getting Monster Hunter 3 for the Wii U also, and I was like, this is a console game. Surely this would be easier to play, but it wasn't super great, and I didn't really manage to like crack my way in until Monster Hunter 4 on the 3DS. Monster Hunter 4 on the 3DS is where I basically was like, oh, I get it now, and I had a lot of fun. And then Worlds came out, and I was like, this is so much better. But like once I had like cut my teeth on it with 4 and the like streamlined enoughness of World, I can kind of go back and play the other ones now. I do wish Skyrim would do more crazy shit more one does, like levitate and cast spells to increase your jump height and cross the country in more seconds, but it's still awesome. That is pretty cool. I can take breaks between every few hunts to go farm ammo and herbs and whistles to pick up some bug nests in the most mind-numbingly boring grind in real life, which took hours from my life, could never get back. That shit sucked. I couldn't even imagine it as a gunner. I will say that gunners used to have different like designs for their armors, like they had their own different set of armor. That was cool. I kind of wish they kept that. Like I remember the poison bug, the little Banaras, I think they're called. Naharas? I don't remember, but the little poison bugs would make you like a butler outfit, I think if it's a melee, and then like a maid outfit if you're a gunner as a girl. I don't know what the guys got. I say this as someone who started with 3 Ultimate on 3DS. Oh yeah, yeah, I had the Wii U version of that one. And I kept bouncing off that one too. But I really wanted to get into Monster Hunter. I kept buying them anyway and being like, this time it's gonna work. It didn't work until Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate though. And I think it's because I really like the what's it called? The Morph Blade? I don't remember. I don't use it anymore, but I used to use the Morph Axe. It's the sword and shield that can combine when you have the elemental vials and it does like big hits with a big old sword. I don't remember what it's called though. I don't remember. I don't remember either. Anyway, we're playing Charge Blade. Thank you. Yeah, I was not gonna remember that. I have not touched that one since Monster Hunter 4. I didn't play it again because my brother ended up liking it a lot, and I was like, okay, I don't want to use the same one. So we were going to like I think I went to Longsword. I remember playing Longsword very frequently in most of the games. Like I mained Longsword throughout World.
Of the universal century. A half-century has passed since Earth began moving its burgeoning population into gigantic orbiting space colonies. Above the planet float hundreds of enormous cylinders with artificial living environments so that people can live as though they were on Earth. 9 months ago, the cluster of colonies furthest from the Earth, called Side 3, proclaimed itself the Principality of Xeon and launched a war of independence against the Earth Federation. Initial fighting lasted over 1 month and saw both sides lose half their respective populations. People were horrified by the indescribable atrocities that had been committed in the name of independence. 8 months had passed since the rebellion began. They were at a stalemate.
I think the 13 colonies that are in space are named after some of the colonies that America had when they were going for independence, when they were founded. It's loosely based on that. But like the Earth Federation, the Earth's not supposed to be like England or anything.
Must be the Federation's white mobile suit we've heard so much about.
There he is.
We're gonna see more casualties if we don't do something quick. Better inform Commander Shar.
By the way, beam technology, I didn't really talk about this when we were playing Degeneration, but beam technology is like in like only seen on warships and some spaceships. So like the fact that like the Gundam has a beam rifle is kind of crazy. I think the gun cannon has one too, but like not a lot of mobile suits, especially on the Xeon side, had beam rifles. They didn't even have beam sabers. They had heat hawks because they just got a metal and heated it up. That's the Hyper Hammer. It's very clearly a mace, but we called it that anyway. Like that's the name of it. That's brutal. Hammer, I hardly mace her. Oh. Oh yeah, and the core fighters, the little blue ships that I had you guys piloting, it's the chest here. Like the red part of his chest is actually the core fighter. They use it as the cockpit for the Gundam. They're the first Gundam appearing and learning none of the other mobiles can damage it because it's made of fucking metal and the only guy who can do shit all was the one who decided to punch it with a robot face. Yeah. Yeah, Amuro was playing on easy mode until Char and Rambo Rao showed up. The only ones who could deal with him were Rambo Rao and his goof, and Char, because when Char realized his machine gun wasn't working, he's like, I'm gonna fucking kick him. And then Rambo Rao was already a melee specialist, which is insane at this time. The fact that he could pilot a mobile suit and like do melee with it over just shooting shit is crazy. Cause like this shit wasn't easy to use. These are like brand new and they're fucking hard to pilot. I don't want vibration. No subtitles. Cool, cool, cool. This is before the era of subtitles. When you finish story mode, after each story mode stage is cleared. Oh, okay. We're just doing the I guess the normal story mode. I don't actually know this game. I never played this one when I was younger. I didn't have this one. I think I saw it in the Hollywood video a couple times, but we never actually rented it. I don't remember why.
Universal Century 0079, September 18th. The Federation Forces' top-of-the-line warship, the White Base, which launched from headquarters in Jaburo, was on a mission to take possession of the Gundam, the gun tank, and the gun cannon, the Federation's first prototype mobile suits. The ship was docked at Side 7, the mobile suit's final testing area. Unfortunately, the ship was spotted by a squadron led by Lieutenant Commander Shar Aznable, also known as the Red Comet. Shar dispatched 3 Zaku mobile suits with strict orders to reconnaissance inside the space colony.
They're beautiful. The Zakus are beautiful. Precious creatures. I love them. Your build's been nerfed. They all had the core fighters in them, these mobile suits. So like, I think they retconned that to a certain degree, but I know the Gundams.
Hungry for glory, the Zaku pilots took the initiative and attacked the area. The assault caught the Federation by surprise, and the situation proved disastrous. Among the terrified civilians fleeing to safety was one rather ordinary young man.
He's autistic. Oh my god, they actually killed the voice actress for that.
Hey, can you hear me, Frau?
Amuro!
You gotta remain strong for me. Run to the spaceport. I'll catch up. Now go! Go on, Fraubo! Run!
I believe that voice actor would also go on to do like Yagami in the Death Note dub.
Huh? Look at that! It's on!
Under beam weapons had too much recoil for Zaku to be able to use them. I'm trying to think if there's any Zakus that end up having beam weapons.
There are 2 Xeon Zakus.
I think the Zaku sniper does, but it's like a big sniper rifle, so he's not really meant to. Like it's gonna have
But I
kickback.
can't use that inside the
But I know they
colony,
don't really like mass produce them until the Gelgoog, which is very far into their development line.
I think I can do something with these. Okay, Zakus.
Don't use.
Watch out.
Like big ass bipod on it? I think it did. I think the sniper did have a bipod. But Zaku snipers also weren't super common. But they were also Zaku 1 sniper. They weren't Zaku 2. I don't think they actually made a Zaku 2 that was specifically a sniper. They would just give them rifles, but they were like ballistic rifles. Death Note was my first anime? You're a baby. No, Death Note's also, because I don't want to wait till we actually get to a Gelgoog, but they had beam dual-ended blades. They had the Darth Maul special, and they would actually spin it in low gravity. The Gundam is made of way more durable material. Maybe the side effect really like can handle the blowback from such strong weapons. Yeah. Yeah, so you actually like physically see it in the anime getting shot and blown up by bazookas, and then Amuro just like, I think the paint got scuffed, and they just blows them up because the beam rifle is so strong.
I thought it was all just
I'm gonna write your name in my Death Note. Ah, dude, were you one of those kids in high school who actually had one of those? I knew some kids like
Please
that.
get up. Come on.
Gundam Rising.
I can't fire a beam rifle inside the colony.
Alright, so the controls for this are a little bit jank. I don't use the left stick. I turn with the D-pad, and I move forward and back with the D-pad. I strafe with L1 and R1. And then I can hold R2 to do my Vulcans, and L2 is to lock on. But the controls for this, circle's also to block. The controls for this are pretty janky. This is not a very good feeling game. I was testing it out earlier. I'm not that lame. Also, Bathwater would have been really cool and definitely was really popular. Oh, it's a baby. Bathwater's a little baby. I mentioned yesterday during the Astro Breed stream when those twins tried to kill me that I actually knew 2 twins in high school who did the exact same thing to me. One of those twins had the Death Note, and I think they wrote my name in it a couple times. I'm trying to change weapons, but I forgot I can't use the beam rifle. Fuck you. Fuck. Alright, we're done. We run the first mission. It's over. Oh wait, this blows up. Okay. If that's not an A-type dude, I don't know what's gonna give me a rank A.
I pulled it off somehow. I really did it.
I'm about a baby. A B+!
Your piloting skills have really come into their own. It's truly something.
Thanks. They're just never gonna let me be a new type. Don't stuff me in my little baby closet. Only if you start crying will we put you in the janitor baby closet for you to cry. We might as well just hire you on as a janitor while we're at it. You know, you can cry and clean.
A civilian kid named Amuro Ray. Thanks to his actions in the Gundam, we somehow managed to survive the Zeon
So I get a
attack.
copyright struck because
However,
of
during the battle,
the
most
footage.
of the regular soldiers were either wiped out or wounded. Of those fit for combat, barely a handful were left. This is how civilians came to operate the Federation's latest warship, the White Base, and its prototype mobile suits, including the Gundam.
That's me
This
putting
highly
bathwater in the
classified
closet, the way he was holding the gun
military hardware
tank.
was now in the hands of young men and women who were still only teenagers.
Drop it now! Take off the helmet and turn the other way!
Damn it, Sayla.
She's
This is
much
definitely
too strong
dubbed
to be
like
autistic.
Yagami. You can hear every time he plays innocent Death Note, he's trying to call back the memory of being Amuro. That's funny. I didn't watch too much Death Note, but I remember a couple episodes like I'll Eat the Chip, which everybody remembers. I know he also does another Gundam protagonist called Setsuna from Gundam 00.
After leaving Side 7, the White
I
Base
believe he
escaped
got
into the
replaced
frontline
in
space
Origin
base
though. They
alluded
got a
to,
different
subsequently
guy to voice
ordered to head
Amuro
for
in
Jaburo,
Gundam Origin,
Federation Forces General Headquarters
which
in
is
South
like
America.
a pseudo remake.
The order was issued by Commandant Joaquin, and so the White Base set out once again, this time bound for Earth. But Shaw would not sit idly by and
Fuck
watch it
you!
happen.
God, the Shard Zaku 2 is so cool.
Now we shall see. Let's test the reaction.
We won't actually see this because I can't recruit him in our degeneration run.
The ship will re-enter Earth's atmosphere in
But
8
I'm
minutes.
trying to talk slowly so I can not talk when they're talking.
Slow down those Zakus.
Just watch your altitude. Otherwise you'll burn up in the atmosphere.
How
Yeah,
am I
whatever.
gonna watch my altitude when I'm fighting four Zeon
If you
Zakus?
put Char into a Zaku 2 or a Gelgoog,
Way over my head.
it'll automatically become red and have stats increased because he's piloting it.
Gundam, I'm ready.
Despite
Also,
Shaw's relentless pursuit,
there were
we evaded
Zakus
his
that had
attack and were
fins
able
on
to
top
enter
of their
Earth's
head.
atmosphere.
So if they're in the master slot, they get the fin because they become a commander type.
Rescue me!
Crown, we can't open our capsule or we'll...
Wasn't
burn
Crown?
too.
I thought it was Crow this whole
But you
time.
did lure the enemy down with you. Death with honor.
The White Base and its crew made a successful re-entry.
We're just
marking
actually
the
watching the
beginning of
anime
our
now.
odyssey to Jaburo.
Oops.
Amuro and the Gundam also managed to make it through alive. It was a small victory for our side. However, Char proved to be more than a match for us. His attack threw the ship off its intended course. We were now far from our goal. Instead, we found ourselves right in the middle of Zeon-controlled territory.
Stop licking. No, turn around. Stop licking. Leave it.
Maybe
Leave
the
it.
Red Comet was right.
Leave it,
Compared to
Super
other
Leave
Federation
it.
ships I fought against in the past, this one does look like it'll be a real beast.
Yeah, Operation V. Yippee.
The enemy airborne units have closed in now and are currently positioned above us. Since the White Base is following this cliff, it's only a matter of time.
This is
before
actually the
we're
mission that
destroyed.
we played in Degeneration
For
last
that
time because
reason,
we only
I've
did 2
decided
missions.
to stage a counterattack with everything we've got before they can make their forces ready.
I'm playing Sengoku
Ryu
map
and Hayato,
swap.
you'll go out
I
of
now
the
have
gun
a
tank and give the
Chud
White
son. I don't
Base
know
some
what
backup.
Sengoku is. I don't know.
Leave it to us, Mr.
that
Brain.
Dragon
We'll
Ball?
have Hayato be the gunner.
Yes, sir.
Furthermore, it's very likely that the enemy has also stationed ground forces along our course. Amuro and the Gundam will clear our path. Kai and the gun cannon will provide support for the Gundam. Any questions?
I'll do what I can.
I don't want to
I guess
hang
my
out with
opinion's got nothing to do with
Hayato.
anything. But look, Mr. Bright, all I'm gonna do is fire my guns from underneath White Base. That's it. We're not gonna get our pensions if we kick the bucket
System
now, will we?
Japan defeated
I'll
the
handle the
Daimyo,
paperwork.
become shogun.
All
Oh,
hands,
like
prepare for launch.
like
I'm
Canada.
counting on you.
Okay, yeah, I understand now what you're putting down. I guess in the early 90s? That's crazy. I think I'll keep the beam rifle. And we have a gun tank, gun cannon, and the white base. I think this is what we just saw, right? Yes, it is. Okay. This is the mission we played where Amuro didn't want to come out, and we were like holding off like a bunch of Xeon units.
Winds of war.
Damn, we only did 2 missions until I was like, okay, I can't take any more of this.
Gun tank, move into launch position. Correct for balance and then make
See, he
your
has a
descent.
cord booster there too, with a little red part around his
Let go
hips.
of the safety valve at the moment the gun cannon comes out.
Roger. If Amuro can do this, so can I. I'll give it my best shot anyway.
Try to have a little more confidence in us, Kai.
I think the gun cannon's supposed to also, but I'm not too sure because it doesn't have any blue on
Kai, we're
it.
counting on you.
I'll try my luck.
Cannon, launch!
It might not. I don't actually remember the specifications of the gun cannon.
Course is
I only
clear.
know the gun cannon was like
Armor, be
the
careful.
first prototype of the Gundam before, not counting the prototype Gundam, which is a thing. I think it has black instead of white. The colors for the Gundam were actually chosen because of toy cells. They were like, yeah, they needed to have more bright, like fun colors, or the kids aren't gonna want to play with it.
Don't underestimate me. I'll show you what the Gundam can do. Gundam is more than just a hand-to-hand combat mobile suit.
These things are so annoying to shoot, those little guys. They're gonna be fucking up the white base, and I'm not really gonna be able to do anything about it. The exact opposite of how He-Man was made? That's funny. Yeah, there was actually like a lot of editor, like not editor, but like the toy cells were like big interference on Gundam. But largely for the most part, I think that's an oxymoron, I think. Or like it's repetitive, I don't need to say both things. But Tomino ignored him.
Don't push yourself.
Like they would talk about how Gundam needed a rocket fist because Mazinger had a rocket fist and everybody likes Mazinger, but Gundam doesn't have a rocket fist, so no one's gonna like it. And Tomino was like, yes, I understand. I'll tell the team to put a rocket fist on the Gundam. But then he would go to his team and they'd be like, guys, they said they love what we're doing. We don't gotta change anything. And then they would just keep making Gundam as they were. They went from Ninja Turtles, throw it into Eternia. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Damn. An ad break is starting too, and that's okay. I pretty much this is just moving the white base along the canyon. We don't really let do anything crazy here. These controls do make shooting these down really difficult though. I can't really lead my shots either. Oh, hello, gun tank. Sorry, I hit you. So design was really from another show. They put it in He-Man. That's why no one looks like they're from the same show. They aren't. That's really funny, actually. I think that's kind of sick, though. I think that gives you a really unique cast. God, they get too far before I can actually line up the reticle. Although, admittedly, I didn't really like grow up with those. I didn't watch them. He-Man was a little bit before my era, despite how old I am. I'm really old. Um, and instead like he meant Thundercats. I didn't
All
watch
units,
them.
watch out
Or
for that
Johnny
white one.
Quest.
Take out the Trojan horse and stop those mobile suits too.
You'll never stop my Trojan.
The enemy should be out there. Be careful.
No, about to Evo.
Sustained a damage level of 50%.
God, you guys already went down 50%? Isn't Trojan contraband? It is, yeah. Which I don't know why you would trust that. The whole point of Trojan was like infiltration, right? They're basically telling you the condoms aren't gonna work. Oops, I should have thought like this. I hate the beam saber in this. It's so like it has like baby reach. He swings in place and you can't move when you swing either. It's so awkward. I'm trying, Sayla. It's not easy. I took a beating from it. Oops, bonked my head. I'm out of ammo again. Shit. Shit. Hitting flying things is hard. Oh, that should have killed it. It crashed into me. That should have killed it. I don't think that's fair. I can't really like leave a shot or anything. I just kind of push it and hope for the best. But yeah, this is really awkward to hit though. I can't really do much to up my odds of shooting them down. What? Where? Oh, don't tell me that. What do you mean he's here? Oh, fuck.
I'll draw him off.
Thanks, Shar.
Now, white mobile suit, how about we test your reaction time on terra firma?
Just say Earth, you know that's what we call it. Alright, get out of the way, Hayato, I got this. Oh no. Yeah, turning around is really awkward. Oh, don't jump at me, you scared me. I got him. I'm gonna get terrible ranking though. The web just took a beating.
Shar, retreat. We're gonna have to reassess that mobile suit and come up with a better strategy.
Yes, I'll retreat, Garma.
That's Garma, him and Shar are gonna make out.
Amuro, the enemy is retreating. Return to the ship. Good work.
Okay.
Alright, that's where we stopped in the G Generation game. I got a
It
D
seems
minus.
you're making good use of Gundam's
Holy
abilities.
shit.
You're gaining confidence.
Yeah, is that right? Alright, fuck it. D minus, we'll still get D stands for degree, baby. I think this is where we go to the city. I don't remember. We go to like that abandoned city. The sequence of events is not fresh in my mind.
The White Base suffered
Oh, yeah,
heavy
we meet,
damage in an attack
what's her
by a
name, Matilda, I
battalion led
think.
by Garma Zabi, son of Dagwan Zabi, the sovereign of Zeon. Having withstood the onslaught, the White Base rendezvoused with the supply squadron led by Lieutenant Matilda Ajan for repairs and provisions. Lieutenant Matilda took some of the wounded and refugees aboard her ship. The White Base was ordered to proceed westward with its remaining crew but was given no escort. Lieutenant Matilda, I'm puzzled. Why aren't there new orders from HQ for our ship and crew?
I'm not sure, but General Revel says if the White Base can fight as a battle cruiser, then it's no different than a fully commissioned ship. The Federation forces are experiencing some very tough times. Take heart. When it seems there's no hope, don't forget that there are people out there who have not abandoned you.
Ms. Matilda.
Without your fighting skills with Gundam, I'm sure my supply plane would have been destroyed. Thank you. I believe you may be a psychic.
Not me.
Good luck.
Yeah, she says. I think she says a new type in the actual line. I don't know if they changed that.
Stand by for orbital correction.
I might be
Char,
misremembering that.
please inform me once you spot the Trojan horse or the mobile suit. I'll destroy them with the Gao.
I'll do exactly as you requested.
Good luck to you, Char.
And may the glory of victory be yours.
Yeah, but them meeting up with Matilda is a really like convenient excuse for our playthrough, because that's how we can get the extra core fighters and gun tanks. We can just say she brought them along with the resupply.
If we can get through this, we'll enter Federation-controlled airspace.
Ah, fuck,
but it
Seattle?
looks like the enemy has set up a defense line, too. The White Base will conceal itself in the dome, then wait for a chance to attack the bulk of the enemy's main forces. Amuro, you'll attack the enemy mobile suits with the Gundam and act as a decoy until we've completed our preparations.
Understood.
I'm counting on you. Ryu and Hayato, stand by in the gun tank. Kai, stand by in the gun cannon. We'll wait for a chance to attack the enemy's main forces, then wipe them out in a concentrated attack.
Okay, all or nothing. Let's give it a shot.
I just hope we don't get blown to smithereens before we get our chance.
I also hope that, Kai. I don't know if he was being sarcastic or not, but I agree with him on that one. I don't know what you can do with this, because you can like look at your allies, but you can't like swap them out or anything. Also, my Gundam's not an ally, my Gundam is me. I know I can swap out my weapons, but I just feel like the beam rifle is the best one to use. Right now you're at own ally, sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I feel like maybe I'm my biggest op. Real shit. I did the little chest bump peace sign thing, I don't know if you
Garmin's
guys
fate.
know what that is. They do that a lot. Like, at least when I was growing up, like a lot of the kids would do that shit. A lot of the like wannabe gangsters. They would like make a fist and like tap their chest with the side of it, like where their thumb's at,
Somehow
like twice, and then hold up a peace sign. It's like I don't know. It's supposed to be something like "Go God" or some shit. I don't remember. It was funny.
Amuro, the enemy mobile suits have dropped.
I want to be a
We're relying
gangster.
on
That's
you.
probably the gayest thing you've said to me. And you've said a couple of gay things. That's really funny. Thanks, Bathwater. I appreciate it. It's dark as here. Fuck, dude. Where's Shar? You figured he'd be easier to spot. On account of him being red and all. Oh, something spotted. I don't think I was supposed to get that much. I think that was a glitch, I think. I don't know why I got so much air from firing. Oops, sorry. Yeah, nobody lives here. Oh, this map doesn't play nice with its terrain. Oh, fuck. Lady, I am so focused. Are there actually? Oh shit, there is. Maybe the Hyper Bazooka was the right call here, because I can probably take down a Gaw with the Hyper Bazooka easier. Oh my god, can I aim up? I can't. Whoa, it's inverted, that's why. Oh shit, I had it. What? Where? Can you calm down? You guys are stressing me out. There's a lot going on. I'm just one little boy. Fuck, I keep getting stuck on buildings. I think Amuro's 14 at this point. I think I mentioned that before, but Amuro's 14, and the oldest member of the white base crew right now would be Bright. He's 19. Alright, let me see if I can just hop on this thing. Oh, there's two of them. Char, what are you doing here? That would mean we're at war. No, they can't. You don't know, shut up. Millennium Mondays? When I finish Yakuza, we'll bring back Millennium Mondays. I miss playing Gundam Battle Operation too. Especially, like, it's become like a fucking mess in that game now. All the mobile suits are in it, even the ones that really shouldn't be. But Battle Operation 1 and Battle Operation 2 started off as like you were just doing this era of Gundam, basically Universal Century, but they put in did I lose?
That white mobile suit seems.
They put in the Freedom, which is from Gundam Seed. They put in the Burning Gundam, which is from G Gundam, and they recently put in 00 Riser, which is from Gundam 00, which are far more advanced than like 90% of the suits in the Universal Century. How's it, hey, Kola?
Garma, the mobile suit is running away. The Trojan horse should be right up ahead. Hurry!
Okay.
I'm a little bit worse for wear. I'm gonna do what?
Get yourself some better, Commander.
Infinity, they're gonna fucking kill me. The water's gonna come out of the bullet holes they're gonna fill me with here in a second. But thank you for the hydrate, but let's drink together so we can compete together. It happens? Yeah, I guess you're right. Do you want me to lure him in front of the white? Like, want me to just stand in front of white base then? Like, I don't really understand the plan here. What did Amuro do in the anime? Perhaps my knowledge of the anime will help me. It's not helping, it's not helping, it's not helping. I love standing in front of white base. You would. On account of you are, Caucasian. Dun dun dun. A guy like me? I think I can stand in front of white base. I think I'm allowed to. Not too sure.
All hands, concentrate your firepower on the enemy planes.
Okay. You can't say that. You can't. I don't know. I don't think you can say that. Can you say that? Can you say that? He can probably say it.
Things
That's
didn't
fair.
go as smoothly out there as we had hoped, but you did fairly well.
No, that's fair. Yeah, I almost died. I got fucked up by Char. I'm a crackoid. Oh. Did I ever tell you guys about the time I encountered a crackhead? And there's a separate time where I saw a crackhead who was holding a dead pigeon and crying and wandering around a parking lot. That was it. That was the whole encounter with that guy.
Do you read me?
Hey, Garma,
Blame
go
this
fuck
on the
yourself.
misfortune of your birth. Don't take it personally. Thank your father.
Char, you double-crossed me! I'll ram the Gao into the Trojan horse.
This didn't really explain it, but Char told him that the white base had their weapons not like functioning. He told him they were parked in the dome because he had actually spotted them earlier, and he was aware of their plan, but he told them that they were parked in the dome because their ship was malfunctioning and they couldn't take off or use their weapons.
We again rendezvoused with Lieutenant Matilda.
So Grandma was like, he was like, I can use this to win glory.
And the proceedings were broadcast to the world.
And then he said,
The
"Psych!"
speech given by Giran Zabi, the Zeon Force's supreme commander, made it clear how threatening the Zeons could be with the Zabi family as dictators.
We have lost a hero to our glorious noble cause, but does this foreshadow our defeat? No, it is a beginning. It has been over 50 years.
That's the oldest brother, and he also was just like, yeah, I can use this. He's actually more useful dead to me now. I can use this to boost the morale of everybody. And he did. Everybody actually super liked Garma. He was basically like the Zeon cheerleader. He was the mascot.
Our struggle is sacred, our cause divine. My beloved brother Garma Zabi was sacrificed. I ask you why?
Because he was spoiled.
For the moment, the war is at a stalemate. Perhaps many of you have become complacent. Garma has left us so that you would open your eyes to the crisis that threatens us. This is only the beginning of our war. Rise, our people, rise! Take your sorrow and turn it into anger. Zeon thirsts for the strength of its people. Hail Zeon! Hail Zeon! Hail Zeon! Hail Zeon!
Nonsense! He's trying to turn the Zabi.
No one should hail Zeon. I hate hailing Zeon.
Dictatorship.
Giran's the one where his father is like, dude, you're basically Space Hitler, and he was like, badass, and he was like, that's not a compliment.
We've discovered an enemy base up ahead. It's a small-scale frontline station with little strategic value, but it's too late for us to turn around and avoid it now. Fortunately, we haven't been spotted yet. The white base will hold its position here. We'll stage an attack on the enemy with the Gundam, gun cannon, and gun tank. Obliterate the base.
It's really funny
It's a
because
nice change of pace to be on the offensive.
I'll say we're always on the receiving end of attacks.
But
Since it's a
Lagon, I
fortress
hate
we're up
Lagons.
against, the best strategy is to go in with the gun tank first, and we'll give it cover.
You're right. If any enemy mobile suits get involved, I'll have trouble fighting them in the gun tank. How about Amuro and Kai providing backup, Mr. Bright? That okay with you?
Sure, Ryu. It's your call.
Right. Then that's
Sure,
that.
Ryu, it's your call. You'll be in many future encounters anyway. That line actually gets like misrepresented a lot, where they're like, "Oh yeah, Garma or Giran is basically Space Hitler, and the Zeons are basically space Nazis." But it was not painted as like a good thing. Like when he called him Space Hitler, it wasn't supposed to be something he was proud of. The dad was just being like, "You're really ambitious and you're really good at convincing people to do what you want, but what you want might not be great for everybody." And then Giran shoots him in the head anyway, so it doesn't matter. But they're not. Zeons aren't supposed to be space Nazis. They're just kind of portrayed that way in the first one because they're the villains. But they do have a lot of instances of Zeons being like decent people too, like Rambo Rao. Or there's these soldiers that plant a bunch of mimes in places. Or I'm sorry, I said mimes. It's not the colorless clowns. Mines in places, like they arm it to explode, and they're actually watching Amuro disarm the mines. And they actually kind of like start cheering for him because the odds seem so against Amuro that they don't shoot him or anything, they don't stop him, but they kind of are just like, "Oh, you got this, kid, don't give up." And then when he disarms everything, he starts walking home, and they drive by in their truck, and they just offer him a lift to the next town. They don't tell him that there's Zeon soldiers or anything, but they're just like, "Hey kid, you need a lift?" Because they just think Amuro is cool. I think those guys don't come out again too, they just kind of just go on their way. The threat of Xeon. Oh, those fucking space Nazis.
The threat of Xeon.
Your butt is aimed like right at me. I need you to stop farting. I'm just kidding. Don't get mad.
Commence operation.
No, no licking.
You got it.
No licking. Stop. Stop licking. Lay down. Go to sleep. I shouldn't have talked to you. I shouldn't have woke you up.
I guess they don't call it guarding the base for nothing.
What? Nobody calls it that. That's just what you do. Really, that's not a thing people call it. That's like a job. That's a love on me? No, she's not licking me. She's licking the bed. Better stop. You better stop. Stop. Cinderella. None of that. Leave it. Leave it or I'm gonna kick you out. Nah, I want to hear those cries. Oh, she like a little like silent scream. Or a yawn, as some call them. Back picture. Stop licking. Stop licking. I can't ignore her. Sorry, she's sick. I need to make sure she doesn't lick up her ooze. Stop it. Oh, you want to leave now? All right, fuck you too. She got out of bed. She was like, you know what? If you're not gonna let me do what I want, then I'm out of here. Okay, sorry about that. What?
How are they gonna attack Gundam with a weapon like that?
So, who was that? Don't mind me asking. Who was what? Ryu? The guy talking? That fucking bounced off the stage again. That's Ryu. I think his last name is Jose? I don't remember. He's like the chef. He's the chef, but he's also one of the older squad members, so they put him in a mobile suit. Hiya, I missed. I missed. Hiya. When we were talking to a minute ago, my dog? I'm not super sure. So the characters that you've seen are Amuro, Ryu, and Kai, and I was talking to my dog earlier because she was licking stuff she's not supposed to be licking. That was everybody I was talking to. Also, hello, Ryu. Alright, he said, what am I doing? What's my objective? Walking? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know there was like a different like states we can be in. I don't know why I would use walking board, but I mean it's cool that it's there, I guess. This thing got mad jumps, by the way. I don't think the Gundam had mad jumps like this because they weren't able to really fly around because of gravity. I had a dog. I've had a dog. Cinderella's been a part of the stream a couple of times. I forgot what nickname I think Bathwater gave her. I think Bathwater called her like Snake or something because she thinks she's really small. No, I think that was Farrah who was calling her Snake because she's a pit bull, but she's kind of a shorty, and she grew up around Shih Tzus and a Chihuahua, so she thinks she's tiny. She thinks she's short, so she tries to fit into spaces where she just can't fit, and nobody wants to tell her otherwise. But she is not as tiny as she thinks she is. Hello, Kai. I stole that kill. One of them was going to earn a mobile suit kill, but I just came in and took it. I'm kind of an asshole. MS... Oh, I need to go over there. Okay, a little grown-up dog cannot fit his puppy bed. Yeah, she's a little chubby bastard. She's sick right now though, so she got some leakage and it's gross. So I have to have I gave up my Spider-Man blanket that I got for my birthday when I was 10. I haven't used it in forever, but I was like, she can have it. Man, my 10-year-old bastard commits seppuku because he has the honor and he agreed. That's harsh, but I think that's just how it was back then. The goof, the blue Oni.
So, that's the white mobile suit that I've heard so
And there's
much
Rambo
about.
Rao.
Gather all the data on the mobile suit.
It's a Zaku! No! That thing is a new kind of mobile suit! It's got more armor and more power than a Zaku! It's completely different!
Impressive maneuvering. That pilot is pretty good. Don't be reckless and get too close. Get with him.
He's got a big sword! Help me! Ah! I hope she's alright. She'll be fine. Ah! Help me! I guess this means in the next mission we play in the new generation we'll encounter Rambo Rao, which is terrifying. Yeah, I really don't want to engage him in melee because he will fuck me up. They got jets in those games? Yeah, they got like spaceships and stuff, like fighter jets and shit, but they're kind of outdated by this point. No Zaku! Yeah, that's the iconic line. This is No Zaku. He has 2 iconic lines.
Not bad, Gundam.
That's one of them.
Haman, we're pulling back.
What's that? He ran away! Or maybe he just spared us.
C minus?
Amuro,
Yeah, this is looking like
everyone
my high
is
school
depending
report
on
card.
you. Keep up the good work.
It's actually shooting far away. Well, Rambo Rao is like actually like a melee beast. He will fuck me up when he gets close, and my melee is not really good.
We received word that the White Base would participate in Operation Odessa, the
Operation
Earth Federation
Odessa!
Force's great counteroffensive. We changed our original course for Jaburo and instead set out to cross the Pacific, making our way to Europe. Lieutenant Matilda had mentioned earlier that Amuro might be psychic. Amuro's abilities, in fact, continued to grow. The term new type was introduced,
Oh, there it is.
a theory of human evolution proposed by Zeon Zum Daikun. But when one person's abilities far surpass those of everyone else, problems will arise. It disrupts the harmony of the group. Amuro was ignoring orders and venturing out in his mobile suit without authorization. His cocky behavior made him very conspicuous.
Isn't it like a Warhammer thing? Operation Odessa?
Amuro's a new type?
I don't know. I don't know much about
I
Warhammer.
can't come up with any other explanation for the amazing things that he's done since we left Side 7.
You may be right, but there's no proof. Our primary concern right now is how we're going to survive.
They say that new types are the next step in human evolution. If that's what's happening to Amuro, then...
We can't wait for that boy to mature. I'm going to take Amuro off the Gundam and...
Right?
If he feels like we're relying on him, he's going to get a swelled head and eventually do something that'll put us all in danger. Mirai, I want us to agree on this.
Amuro!
So you overheard us.
Fun fact, those two are gonna bone later.
Amuro!
Spoiler.
It's just
Spoiler
as
for
well,
Pound
You don't
Town.
have to worry about explaining
Destination
everything.
them.
I
Eventually.
don't know.
Also, I think Mirai is one of the actually few Japanese characters in the first Gundam.
There's another mine like this located roughly 50 kilometers to the north, my lady.
This must be it. I found the Zeon mine that General Revel plans to take on
These
Odessa
games.
Day. If I take out this mine with Gundam, then I'll save the Federation from having to mobilize. Let's see what Bright and Mirai do then. I bet they won't mess around with me again.
But they can wait for orders? No, he's getting tired of orders, so he started to fuck around. Amuro had a couple rebellious phases while he was in the middle of this giant war. Mostly because he was the only one that could really use the Gundam, and they would kind of needed the Gundam to win the whole war.
Okay, I have plenty of energy. The mining base is so huge, and their defensive firepower looks challenging. First, I'll try to target the main facility and any buildings with gun turrets.
But I'm pretty sure he's 14.
It's really the mega particle cannons that I have to watch out for. But if I hit my targets, I'm sure the whole base will be paralyzed. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, Amuro, whatever you say, pal. I'm gonna die. I'm not sure what it's like my canon state is or where it actually appears from, but there's a thing called the G3, which is like advanced form of the Gundam. Like it's like an evolution of the Gundam that's just all gray, and it's just like it's faster, it's better. I don't know when it comes out though. Amuro never sees it. There's some mobile suits that are just like documentations of ideas they had that they actually turned into like Gunpla and shit.
I'll prove to him that I'm the best pilot for Gundam.
That shot's so cool though.
I
I love
hit
it.
those mega particle gun turrets first.
Yeah, 14 I could say that's crazy, but hey, it's work. Yeah, he's the only one that can use it, and like this is they are in a really disadvantaged situation because they don't have mobile suits. Like right now we have 3, and I barely count the gun tank as a mobile suit. We have the gun cannon, which the gun cannon works, the gun cannon functions, but they only like barely got 3, and they're going to mass produce them, but that's why we're heading to Jabra, because the mass production of mobile suits isn't done yet. There's also, they use this for information too. Amuro's piloting data is super important for the later parts of the war. They also, yeah, because we have Kai and Hayato who are not new types in the other mobile suits. They don't, like, nobody's using them. Nobody knows how to use the mobile suits because they're, like, brand new. So, like, they have these 2 kids who are not enlisted or anything. They were just civilians. And they're like, yeah, just, I guess, figure it out, guys, which is partly why Hayato and Hayato and Kai are not very good. Kai will lock in, though. Kai will eventually lock in once his spy girlfriend dies. Hayato will suck. Always. Meh. Ow. Ow. Yeah, if I'm trying to melee and I just start like backstrafing, I'm kind of fucked. But I don't actually like using the moves over here. Ow. 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 I just shoot you then, fuck you. Oh, this guy's loaded up. He has the ankle missiles and everything. This guy's fucking me up. What is my target now? Why am I still walking this way? I'm not holding the button that way. What's going on? That was weird. It was like auto walking. Oh yeah, he's talking about the move. Where's the game available at? This was a PS2 game. You can just emulate it. This is Journey to Jabra. It covers the like first part of the anime where they're trying to get to Jabra, which is the entire journey from when they leave the beginning colony to actually reaching the Jabra base, which at Jabra is where they finally get the gyms, they call them, the GMs, which is Gundam mass produce. You know how to use an emulator? They're actually quite easy. They're very simple. You just download the emulator, and then you just got to download some BIOS files, and then just throw them into the BIOS folder. Or you just tell the emulator where the BIOS folders are, and then you can you just gotta find where the games are. Which is also, there's a like really reliable site that I use, which is where I got all of these. All the emulators I use come from the same site. Unless I'm playing on like physical hardware, I'm usually always emulating because I like piracy. I don't think companies deserve anything, especially after what Sony pulled. Fuck them. I think there's still another cannon that I need to defeat, which I let my HP get really low. Which, oopsie poopsie. I think I'm getting like the edge of the map. 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm here. Yeah, my brother got home, so I just want to go see him. Let's continue. Let's continue being a child soldier, which is what Gundam is known for. Hi here? No, over here, Sky. Oh, your bathwater. That sounds like something Sky would say. So I didn't like look at the name. I just read the message and I was like, that sounds like something Sky would say. But it was actually a widow bathwater. I don't want to fight that Zaku, dude. He'll fuck me up. He's scary. Am I supposed to be this way? Like, I can target it, so I'm assuming I want to blow it all up, but... I hate running out of ammo. Running out of ammo is inconvenient. Yeah, that must be how soldiers felt. We're on ad break, don't worry, I might die, so you're not gonna miss anything. I might get shot down by this other Zaku over here. I think it's too far to aggro. At Emma. Gundam did not have hops like this, by the way. Gundam was not, like, I guess Gundam was jumping around, but Gundam was not moving like this. And there seems to be a bug that if I shoot and fire, he goes, like, way up. That doesn't seem like it's... Oh, shit, it's the Adzam. I forgot about this.
An opportune time for me to show Lady Cecilia the Adzam's true potential. What's that?
I don't even get a heal? Brutal. Oh, I forgot I had the cage. Oh my god, I forgot that's this whole thing. How can I forget about the Adzam cage? I hate that when I finish off a target, like the lock on is just like, all right, we're good. We don't have to aim at anything anymore.
It looks like the game is over now.
I got him. We won the 1-year war.
Oh man!
It was more like the 2-day war.
Just keep sending in newer weapons.
They're not all super effective or anything, but like there's a bunch.
Without any preparation. No, right now the only thing that should be on my mind is staying alive.
You know, this game didn't have a tutorial, and I wonder if that's on purpose. Dude, plus really it's because I had 4% life left. I took a lot of hits. You lose a lot of score for taking hits. Amuro didn't take hits. Yay, more cutscenes, yay.
Oh, wow. You think Gundam managed to do this all on its own?
Can't you come up with any other possibility?
Amuro doesn't even know this wasn't their main base.
That's right. If it were, it wouldn't have fallen so easily to a single Gundam.
What has he done?
A single Gundam?
Guess we have to assume that because of Gundam, the enemy will be digging their heels in harder than ever, and we'll all be paying the price. Frau Bo!
And keep yawning. Wake up, it's Gundam Day. Amuro fucked up.
Who does he think he is? He's so selfish.
What the Gundam had actually destroyed was merely one of numerous mining bases operated by the Zeons. As a result of Amuro's foolish actions, the enemy was put on a heightened state of alert.
Yeah, he randomly blew up a mining base and the Zeons were like, oh shit, the Gundam is here?
This way, please, Ms. Hammond.
Whoa, a babe. I hope a big man doesn't walk in behind her.
Good old water.
Well, you don't have much
Fuck,
more. We'll
she's
take
a Nazi.
whatever you can make.
Ma'am?
You ordered an extra one, Hammond?
One for the young man over there.
She saw my vibe from across the bar.
I know how to say this. I really appreciate your generosity, but I can't accept your offer.
No.
I'm not a charity case, so there's no reason why you should buy me anything.
Guys, anyways, they're
Well,
Zeon.
the boys got you there, Hammond.
They're from
This
the
one's
Principality of
pretty sharp.
Zeon, which is a bunch of space noids
Lieutenant,
who
I found a suspicious
want
character.
independence from Earth.
She's just a kid.
Frau Bo.
Well, dear, I believe she is the young man's girlfriend.
Amuro?
Let the girl go. Sir, just do it!
Rambo Rao was one of the first mobile suit pilots too. In Origin, they have him testing out the first variants of the mobile suits, which are the first Zaku ones.
That's your name, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
If we happen to meet on the battlefield, it'll be different. The best of luck to you, Amuro.
Thanks, Mr. Rombaral, and thanks, Ms. Hammond. I really appreciate it.
Amuro?
Let's go.
Hey, sir? Follow those kids, Sagan. If they're Federation, the Trojan horse should be around here somewhere. Sir.
He's a nomad. Nomoro. Oh shit, the goof. I wonder if we actually play a sailor for this part, because she does take the Gundam for a minute. I don't remember exactly when, but she does control it for a while. Like a half a mission.
Oh no! Fraubo must have been followed! The enemy's gotta be that guy! That Gallop ground combat ship, and that new Goof mobile suit. The Goof is more than a match for the gun cannon and gun tank. I've gotta get past the Gallop and figure out how to slow the Goof down. No way am I gonna let him take out the white base!
No way! Should I use the beam rifle again? Oh, I'm not allowed to change anything. You do the same thing, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we're fighting the... I can't actually change it anyway, but yeah, we're fighting the Goof and a Gallop. I wanted to use the bazooka on the armor, but they're not giving me the choice. Rambo, rouse attack.
Rambaral's attack.
I said that! Ah, you're always stepping over my lines! It's because of the space cancer.
Don't let the enemy get near the white base.
Man, Amuro, you sure picked a rotten time to leave.
A mega tank? Yeah, that's the gun tank. It basically has the torso of a mobile suit on just tank treads.
I made it behind the enemy.
It was their first attempt at a mobile suit. It wasn't very good.
The best option would be for me to destroy that Gallop thing first. Oh, what do I do?
Hey, what's up, guys? Oh shit, my bad. Right now? Okay. I had a toy of this thing too. It's got miniatures? No, it was actually like a little toy thing from a KB Toy Store. They used to make Gundam toys. They used to make a lot. Oh, I can't follow it. Oh, right, white base, right. That's, your guys are being... My bad. That's what she was hollering about. Between me and my brother, we had the original Gundam, we had Char's Zaku, we had a regular Zaku, we had a gun cannon. We had Gundam Heavy Arms from Endless Waltz, Gundam Wing, Tallgeese, a Death Sight, and I had a bunch of, I had a white base one, I had the Gallop, I had the Medea, I had a bunch of the like airships and stuff too, because I really like them. Hey, Hayato, he's back there. Oh, you're fucking dead. Ooh, whose fault is that? Can you shoot with toys? No, they didn't give you dudes because we wanted the robots. I think I did have a Magella tank toy though. Yeah, it's me, the boy from the restaurant. Talk about the mecha. I mean, the toys were.
Very impressive. But don't forget that you owe it all to that mobile suit's abilities and nothing more.
Mean? I'm not being carried. Rambo Ross said, you picked the top tier. Oh, he didn't say his line. During the battle, he's actually supposed to give Amuro some advice for like warfare and stuff and like combat. And then he uses that advice to actually defeat Rambo Rao. And then Rambo Rao says, in the middle of a battle, Rambo Rao forgot to fight. And he dies.
Nice job.
It's being so calm, he's gonna die. He says that that's kind of just like a part of being a soldier, is you gotta kind of accept that you might die. They like cut it out a lot in this game, obviously, because they didn't really have time to do all his dialogue and shit. But a big part of Rambo Rao was he gave, like, he was a huge influence on Amuro, and he gave Amuro a bunch of advice for like being a soldier and war in general. Like, Amuro might not have survived the war had he not encountered Rambo Rao, and have Rambo Rao not been chill with the kid. While they're fighting, yeah, he gave him some advice at the bar, and then he gave him some advice when they were battling. But when they're battling, he mostly gave him advice on like how to do combat more efficiently and stuff, because Amuro's a child. Why are you leaving? We're fighting! This Safi, I get it. At least he died with the Blaze of Honor. He's one of our members, one of our community members, Pharaoh. He's a huge Rambo Rao fan. Like, I think he's a bigger fan of Rambo Rao than he is of the entirety of Gundam. He just really likes Rambo Rao. Rambo Rao is just like a really like honorable, cool soldier dude to him, and he fucking loves Rambo Rao. Like, I think he considers like Rambo Rao as like the ideal man. There's in like the Gundam alternate universes, the other series that's not in the UC era, they have characters who are basically like redos of other characters. It's mostly Char. They have what they call the Char clone, and the Char clone's pretty much present in like every single Gundam. Like every single one has the man in the mask, who is basically just that like anime's version of Char. But they actually have like one Rambo Rao clone. And he's like one of the best characters in all of Gundam, and his name is Master Asia. And he looks a lot like Rambo Rao, and he very much plays the same role as Rambo Rao. But he's also the guy who beat up a mobile suit without a mobile suit. Like, he just kicked it and it fucking died. I'm in love with you, Ruka. What's up? Master Asia is my favorite character in Gundam. That's a fair choice. He and the Master Gundam are fucking cool. Like, I had no fucking clue about that. Yeah, he's supposed to be a Rambo Rao clone, and he's one of the best characters. He's fucking fantastic. Master Asia is probably superior to Rambo Rao, like just in like ability and his role in the story. It's like they saw Rambo Rao, and they're like, I want to do that, but I want him to like live forever and be the coolest and the strongest, and that's what Master Asia is. And he's awesome. Master Asia is one of the best fucking characters. I love Master Asia. G Gundam is my favorite Gundam, but like Master Asia is so fucking cool. In the card game, in the Mobile Suit Gundam trading card game, they have pilots and units and characters. Like any character can go onto any unit, but if they have the right keywords or name, then they do what's called a link. So that pilot will be linked to that Mobile Suit, and they usually get more effects and stuff, and they also get haste. Master Asia. So every pilot has what's called a burst, where if they're in your life, the burst activates, and all the pilots basically have it so that if they burst, they go to your hand. However, Master Asia's burst is that if he bursts, he can go to your hand, but if you have a certain amount of special units in the grave, he instead will deploy onto the field as a 3-3. So 3 attack, 3 HP, which is actually stronger than some level 2 mobile suits. And for some reason, I don't know if they're gonna errata this or not, but you can actually, you can actually pair him with the pilot because he's treated as a mobile suit. So you can actually put Master Asia down as a unit and then have a different Master Asia pilot him and make him a 5-5, which is an insane stat line for mobile suits in general. But like, he's just a dude. He's just a dude who can become 5-5 and can actually kill a lot of mobile suits just like with his fists. He's insane. Master Asia's fucking crazy. I'm so excited. GDO 5 is the set he's coming out in, and that's coming out this month. I'm really excited for it. I'm so because this we're finally getting the G Gundam cards, and I'm so fucking pumped. Just to suit some of the funniest characters. He's so funny, especially because the gimmick of that archetype is they have what's called MF, which is Mobile Fighter. And their gimmick is that all the pilots, except for Domon and Master Asia, are also considered commands, which are basically like instants in Magic. Gundam was waste resources. They just need the undefeated beast. So it's really funny because they're all considered commands, which is like instants in Magic the Gathering, and their whole gimmick is that if you use them to enhance a mobile fighter unit, you can then take them from the grave and pair them onto a mobile fighter unit on the field. So you get to use them and then immediately link them also. And a lot of them have effects too, where if they attack and they're linked, you can use their effect again. And Master Asia is considered a mobile fighter unit. So you can do stuff like you can give him +2 AP, you can give him Breach, which is like Trample, you can give him First Strike, and Master Asia can just be a complete fucking menace on the field despite not actually being a mobile suit. Which is crazy. And then the Master Gundam is a card that's also coming out, and its gimmick is that you can fucking like, I think when you use a mobile fighter command card, you can just ping something for 2 damage. So on top of everything else, you're also just popping something too. It looks like such a fun set. It looks really complicated because it's really combo and sequence heavy. But what the fuck is going on, by the way? This thing needs to come into. I'm gonna go to the white base. If you don't want to play, then I'm not gonna play with you. But it looks like a very like combo heavy, sequence heavy playstyle for the G Gundam set of the cards, and I'm super excited for it. I really I fucking love it. They are talking about doing a ban list update in 2 days. So we'll see what's gonna happen. Because right now the meta is very dominated by blue and purple, which blue is this original Gundam and purple's Iron Blood Orphans. They're super strong. It's a very powerful aggro deck. And it's dominating everywhere, so we're gonna see what happens with the ban list soon. I'm very excited. Kai, can you get up? Job not finished. Job. Okay, I needed to leave so we can come into the battlefield, I guess, because it was just hanging around on the outskirts and I couldn't do anything about it. Wow, it's silhouette in the back over there. It's actually pretty intimidating. That's cool. I'm gonna just let it come to me, because if I get close to it again, it's gonna leave and be on the outside again, and I can't do anything. Never mind, it's leaving. Can you come fight me? I realize AI that useless? Yes, but also to be fair, Kai and Hayato were pretty useless. Like in the actual anime, Kai and Hayato were pretty useless throughout the anime. Like, again, to be fair, Kai will lock in once his spy girlfriend dies. He'll lock in, and Hayata will suck forever. But they're also just teenagers. Like, they're not soldiers. They're not trained for this. They're just, can you come here? I've been at this for 11 minutes. Do they should have any guns on that thing to just shoot it down? They do, but they actually, I guess reasonably they couldn't get a shot off on it right now. But the white base is actually a really strong Trojan class ship. It's really good. Operation V was, oh, I just need 2 more fucking shots. Are you serious? I'm gonna punch somebody. Operation V was making the Gundam, the gun cannon, the gun tank, and the white base.
Quickly, eject the bridge.
There goes. I did it. Operation Odessa is a success. Gee!
Welcome back, Amuro. I'm relieved that you returned safely. Do your best again next time, alright?
Damn, my other percentages were good too. It's just my fucking time took so long. Honestly, in a Gundam game, G should be good, in my opinion. Maybe G's really high, actually, because it's like G for Gundam. I've never seen a G grade before. That's crazy. I'm gonna convince myself that it was good. G stood for good Gundam guy. That's what it was. I didn't know it was a class G. I don't think there actually is. That's fucked up.
Regardless
I got a
of his
G.
reason, Amuro committed a serious offense by commandeering the Gundam and deserting the ship. We confined him to the brig as punishment.
I gotta clip that. That's
platoon then stormed the
totally
White Base and challenged us to hand-to-hand combat.
Anyone kicks your door off as when she sees the report card.
I'll be. Lady Artesia, it's you! Yes, look at you. There can be no doubt you're Artesia, all right? Do you remember me? My name is Rambaral, the son of Jimbaral, who served in the revolution under your father, Zeon Daikun.
And done member Chu.
Stop
She
pointing
member.
that gun at me.
She member.
Why are you aboard a Federation vessel? Sailor, stand back! Ah!
Ryu to the rescue. Ryu's fucking dead!
Rambaral, please stop it!
That boy in the Gundam. He's in my way again. You have fought splendidly, but now you'll see the ultimate fate that awaits true warriors.
He blew up because he didn't want to be captured.
The White Base sustained extensive damage during the attack. Those who had watched the Zeon warrior die could not shake the painful fact that the enemies we had fought against were real, live human beings. Ryu pulled through, but was badly injured. The launch of Operation Odessa grew steadily closer, and we rendezvoused once again with Lieutenant Matilda's supply squadron. Along with our regular resupplies, we were given upgrade modules for the Gundam. However, upon our departure, 3
shit, the Black
terrifying
Tri-Star
shadows darkened our path.
I didn't expect there to be show scenes for this game. Yeah, because this was back on the PS2. This is actually back around when we were actually getting the show airing over here. I think this is kind of bad. Early dubbing is generally pretty bad most of the
Enemy
time.
objects are closing in at high speed. They appear to be mobile suits. The White Base and the Medea are under repair. They're both
Are they really,
immobile
really
and will
though?
need
And
cover.
really alive? I don't know, man. To me, no.
You launch in the gun tank. Kai,
Fuck,
you're in the gun
Hayato?
cannon. Amuro, go on ahead in the Gundam and intercept the enemy. If necessary, Sailor will join you in the new fighter.
Fun fact, in the light novel that Tomino wrote, Tomino, the creator of Gundam, Amuro dies here. Amuro does not survive his encounter with the Black Tri-Star. Instead, Char joins the White Base as the new Gundam pilot. Like, supposed to die or concept of dying? He dies in the night novel. He dies. They just kill him. Black TriStar is too strong. Favorite dub, I think we're used to our expectations are kind of low. I guess that's true. We do hear a lot of worse voice acting around these parts. I also have a bias for it because I love the dub for this. I love Amuro's dub voice and Bright's. These aren't good performances or anything. They're pretty stiff. They'll get better. It's the first time. Also, I was gonna mention this earlier because I was looking at Sayla and I was like, man, Sayla's pretty. I don't know the exact like factoid because I never looked into it because I was like, I'll take your word for it. I don't care. But this was not one of the things I actually like researched or anything on, despite it being Gundam related. But apparently,
Hey, Hayato, you sure you want to go solo from now on? I'll be fine.
I didn't want to interrupt their banter. But apparently Gundam had a...
You're a new type, aren't you?
Oh yeah, the core booster. Some of you guys have that now.
A new type isn't a jack of all trades, you know.
Factoid almost sounds like a slur to me. It's because you say oid a lot as an insult. But apparently, Gundam actually had a big part in, like, hentai of anime becoming, like, mainstream that people just do. Because, in one of the, like, I think it was, like, a film or a theatrical release or something, Sayla gets out of the bath, and they like, you see, like, one nipple in, like, one scene. You see, like, a nipple on her boob. You don't even see both. You see, like, a nipple, and people were like, I gotta see more. Apparently that's true. I don't know, I'm not getting the details right, but apparently that was a real thing that happened where they're like, we need to start drawing porn of these characters. After that kill stealing Judas. That's true, I forgot whose kill he stole, but he did steal somebody's kill when we were doing that mission. I need to use my map because I don't see... Wait, what? Oh! This map makes a lot more sense to me now. I'm not gonna explain what I thought it was before, but this map makes a lot more sense to me now. They're gonna get have night vision? Yeah. Where? These fucking trees. Who am I shooting? Who's there? It's a Rick Dom! Actually, Rick Doms can go into space. I believe this is just a Dom. Yes, I'm a fucking... I'm a nerd. There they are. Here it comes.
I can't watch that magnificent white base go down.
A Medea? Could it be Matilda?
No, Matilda. No! Bunk. Matilda's fucking dead. Also fun fact. They look at him like, this was like for like we were watching play almost anything. Wait, what do you mean? Oh shit. Also fun fact, these three, their name is Mash, Ortega, and Gaia. They are the Black TriStar. They are also pilots 2 through 4 after Rambo Rao. They were the first mobile suit test pilots after Rambo Rao. So these guys knew what they were doing at this point, which is why they're able to overwhelm Amuro so well. And the Doms are much better than Zaku's. And there's 3 of them. Deep Norlodge constantly being dropped. Oh my god, they're fucking me up, bro. This is too more accurate. Help! God. Holy shit, they're fucking me up. I'm about to go the way of light novel. Okay, I challenge you to Mortal Kombat Bathwater. I would fuck you up 7 ways to Sunday. I'm busy right now, though. I can't move. How many pilots do you know? There's not that many like named characters in the first one. Oh my god, they're fucking help me! Holy shit! Dude, Doms are so cool though. Oh god, you can do anything when you got family. And also, you might have noticed, they broke my shield. They have beam sabers. Oh, fuck. I would die to the Black Tristar. Ugh. Do they all have RPGs? So they were armed with bazookas and a beam saber. But one of the things that made them really strong is that they kind of had like hover jets in their legs. So they weren't walking, they were sliding around.
Soldiers of Sorrow.
It made them very agile, and it was why they could do the jet stream attack at all. It was Ruka. He's that friend who isn't quite professional level, but he's good enough to ruin your friendship by absolutely mocking you in a fighting game. I'm gonna get professional level. Just wait. I'm gonna get there. I've actually started sitting down and studying fighting games, and my skill level has gone like... I don't know how many of you remember when I played Shin in Blaze Blue, and I was playing the Blaze Blue character that looks like me. When I played him, I didn't know that character's move list. I didn't even know how to do his supers. I had no idea what the inputs were. But I was still like going even with Shin, who plays that game regularly. And when he found out I couldn't do supers because I didn't know what the inputs were, he was like, "You're doing really fucking good for not even knowing your supers." And that's kind of been my like approach to all fighting games. It's just like, I'll just get in there and press buttons. I'll just do what feels right. But I've actually started like learning combos and like practicing shit, and like my skill level is like increasing dramatically. Just you wait, I'll be able to win a tournament soon enough. I challenged in Mortal Kombat? Yeah, I used to play a lot of Mortal Kombat. I loved old Mortal Kombat. That was my like jam and jelly. But honestly, old Mortal Kombat, like on the Super Nintendo and stuff like that, the original ones was mostly just about what cheese you could find. They don't forget us as day ones. I'm gonna forget all of you. It's gonna be awesome. You can't get mad at me either. You can't get mad at me because I told you I'm gonna get away. I'm gonna get away, and I'm gonna try to make it to my allies. So maybe if nothing else, they can shoot them. Because getting like mollywopped by 3 fucking Doms is not great. He doesn't... I don't think he voices them in the original. But there's a character named Kira in Gundam Seed who's the main character, who is voiced by Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy. And his rival in that one is named Athrun, who's also voiced by Double D from Ed, Edd n Eddy. Which makes for some really funny scenes watching the dub for that. But the voice actor for Ed would also like double up and do one of the Black Tristar members in the games. I believe he would do Ortega. Yes. Isn't that fascinating? This is why girls don't talk to me. I'm just kidding. I'll never like be ashamed of talking about Gundam, dude. I fucking love Gundam. I'll talk. Anybody who's willing to listen, I will talk their ears off. I'm like a crackhead talking about nothing, but I'm talking about Gundam. Oh fuck. You can get whatever you want, dude. It's okay. I need to get better at uploading YouTube shorts and stuff. That's a big part of growth. Look at their cool ass beam sabers. Did you know one variant of Dom has a blue one? Isn't that cool? A blue lightsaber, you guys? It's cool, right? You like crack my head and fill it with Gundam? Thank you. That means a lot to me. I'm stuck. Ow. Please die. Please die. Please die. They actually had a signature. Here's more fucking factoids that don't matter for you, but the Doms actually had a little signature circle under, I guess it would be their like left pec. I believe it was the left side. Where it was like a little circle there that actually had a flashlight, a big old flashlight, and they would like shoot it out and blind the other enemy pilot. It's very small, so it's very subtle on their design. Ow. But if they were like in close quarter combat with you, which is usually what they favored because of their speed and the way they could maneuver, they would get them up close, and then when you least expect it, they would just flash your cameras and blind you, and then they would kind of just kill you. Guntank is dying. Shocker. Ow. I think if we like, I know like our like little, yeah, he sucks. I mentioned before what mobile suit I thought Fish would pilot if he was in Gundam, which it was the High Gog, which was the really like aquatic looking one with the long arms. I think Bathwater would get a Dom though. I think Bathwater would pilot the Dom. I'm thinking about this now because when we play more G-Generation and we do some of the mobile suits on the Xeon side, I think we have free reign. Those like areas of us being there for the Xeon side are basically going to be non-canon, so I'm going to be more. You remember? Yeah, it was the High God. It was this little like aquatic thing with like big shoulders and like long arms. It's very weird looking, but it is very cool. So if you don't remember, that's okay, because when we do the Xeon storylines in G-Generation, since we can't be on Earth Federation and on the Xeon side, I think we are just going to do it as like it's like a non-canon like AU thing. So we have free reign on what mobile suits we can actually use there. So I've actually been thinking about what suits you guys can get and what I'll assign you. And Fish is still getting the High God because I just feel like that's perfect.
I know I did.
And Bathwater will probably get the Dom. Because Quilla's in the Master slot. I'll probably just keep him on a Zaku too, because it'll get the Commander type Fin, which is really cool. I still need to pick stuff for Sky and Infinity. Infinity might just get a Zagok, because they look kind of like buff. So that might fit for Infinity. That's me, I'm just cool and in charge. That's the boss. You guys gotta listen to him when I'm not around.
The grievous loss of Lieutenant Matilda was a
I need to figure out what Sky. Actually, if Aquila doesn't get a Zaku too,
we destroyed the Black Tri-Stars.
Oh, the High we're like, yeah. It's super cool. It's super cool. The High Gog is super cool. I don't know if suits are gonna be available. Pretty much anything on the Xeon faction except for the Gelgoog. Ryu Kamikaze.
Amuro was saved by Ryu during Crowley Hammond's attack, aimed at avenging her beloved Ramba Ral.
Guy's like, what the
brave
fuck?
Act meant the loss of his life. Precious friends were dying in battle one by one. Though we experienced grief and hardship at the loss of each crew member, we were aware this was trivial compared to the colossal
Damn, they didn't actually show the Black Tri-Star characters.
Odessa. We express our sorrow for our comrades who were lost in Operation Odessa. May you rest in peace.
Was that not them?
Salute.
But it had the they did the gist stream. I feel crazy that they didn't show Mash, Gaia, or Ortega.
If only I were a better pilot. I'm sorry I couldn't save you, Miss Matilda.
How the fuck are you supposed to be a better pilot? You've been in the cockpit twice. They cut out the part where she's still Gundam for a little bit.
Miss Matilda. Miss Matilda. Miss Matilda. Miss Matilda.
No!
Operation Odessa ended in victory for the Federation forces. The White Base docked at our station in Belfast, Ireland. We had been briefed about the enemy's newly designed mobile suits in preparation for our voyage to Jaburo, South America. But we had been detected. Under the command of Captain
is so
Shaw,
sad.
a
So
Zeon
sad.
submarine fleet was rapidly closing in on Belfast.
Wait, do I actually have to do the underwater fight?
You, ow, 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 ow.
Oh, he tripped. Wukong fell over. That's what it sounded like.
The enemy is a submarine fleet and a squad of amphibious mobile suits. The base defense team is retaliating, but we've received a request to lend our support. The Gundam and the gun cannon will intercept any mobile suits that have come ashore.
Right.
So they're crying a trip that
Kai
happens all
left
the time.
earlier and he still hasn't come back to the ship.
How dare he run off on his own?
We
can't
nuke these guys
afford to
during
wait.
times. We can't nuke
I'll leave the
Earth.
gun
Earth is
cannon to
ours,
Hayato.
and we can't like nuke
Sailor,
space.
you give
It's too
support
big.
from the air.
We tried.
Do not let the enemy near the dock.
Yes, sir.
I'll do my best.
Once the gun
Ah,
tank's
I gotta go out there with
repaired, I'll send
Hayato?
it out
Fuck.
with Omer or Job.
Kai isn't coming back, is he?
We don't need to worry about anyone who's not here right now. Amuro, when you're ready to take off, I'll open the dock's forward
I can nuke
hatch.
space to mean nothing is
Roger.
too big. Well, yeah, obviously, but you're not like canon. Why did I do that? I don't need to hear the briefing again. I absolutely randomly went up there. I keep coming in here like I'm gonna change what I have, but then I don't. Because the beam rifle is just super good. But I was gonna say for the cutscenes, depending on where the scenarios for the Zeon missions take place, we could potentially include a camphor. And because Quilla's in the front spot, I still want him to have a Zaku too, because he would get the Commander Fin, which I think is really cool. And there's a bunch of variants of Zaku too. They have like 100 loadouts that we could choose from, so like any one of them could be fine. But if we get a camphor, I think I'd give a camphor to Infinity. And Sky would probably get like a sniper suit. I think Sky would still be like in a sniper. But there's actually not that many Zeon campaigns, so we don't gotta worry about that right now. There's one that happens before the 1 Year War 2, which I don't know what we're gonna do there. We're all gonna be using Zaku 1s, I guess. Zaku 1s and Zudas, but whoever goes into a Zuda, ooh. Yeah.
Across the Atlantic Ocean.
Pulls my collar, sweats a little, throws up.
Sayla, launching!
Bye, Sayla.
If Kai could do it, then so can I.
No, you can't. You're not built like that,
Amphibious
Hayato.
model. Avoid combat along the beach.
Yeah, I know.
I really want to talk about it, but there's actually Zeta games too. Also, look at this weirdo. There's Zeta games too, so I actually don't want to spoil too much about Zeta and what happens to these characters later on, but
armor or firepower.
just know Hayato no good. All the way down the line, Hayato no good. And being Fra is suffering. Also, water makes my beam shittier. So fighting underwater, big disadvantage. Ow. You know what? Actually, dude, so I don't think we have it in Degeneration, but there's this suit called the Act Guy, which is like a little mobile suit that was meant to be for like stealth and like underwater operations and stuff. In Thunderbolt, they actually created like a bunch of Act Guys that had like a bunch of different variations of armaments. Like they had like a recon Act Guy or like a melee specialist Act Guy, which are really cool. I would love to put Sky in one of those. But the regular Act Guy is really, really bad, so I wouldn't want to put him in a regular Act Guy. Also, I like that Amuro calls Fra by her full name every time. I think in the anime he has a crush on her, but it's unrequited. Unrequited? What's the word? She don't love him back. I don't remember the word for that. I'm scared. Every time I land, I get scared because it's like a split second they can shoot me. Unrequited? I don't know. Oh my god, there's another one. Fuck. These guys are tanky. They're big, thick boys. Maybe I'll put Infinity in one of those. They're not great on land though. Also, I mentioned this. Isn't that guy the same little guy that you were playing when it was blown up in front of you? Yeah, that's when I did the wide Putin walk meme. I was in the Act guy, and then my fellow Act guy exploded, and I was really sad. I like the Act guys, they're cool. They got converted into what's called the Bear guy, which was supposed to be a gunpla that was meant to appeal to women and children. It was supposed to be cute. It gets a lot of play in the Gunpla series because they're like, look, girls, there's a Gunpla for you too, ladies. Where the thing? Where the thing? Oh, it was a cutscene. There was no thing. Oh, fuck, there's a Gawk. They're so cool! I think the High Gog is just a bit cooler, but if there was no High Gog, I would give Fish this a Gawk.
More reinforcements?
That series is one of the most creative series, to be honest. Yeah, it's a bunch of kit bashing. They're actually doing like a bunch of like parts and pieces from other mobile suits combined into one. Oh my god, it's Kai! My god! Ow. Underwater mecha. So I mentioned this a while back, which I think it's one of my favorite things to share. I'm in the Wonka. But because a lot of the Xeon forces had never been to Earth before, they saw a picture of Earth. They saw the globe, right? And they saw that it was like 90% water. So they're like, oh, okay, so we're gonna be fighting underwater a lot. So they made a bunch of aquatic mobile suits, assuming we had like all our key locations and cities underwater. They thought it was weird that we wouldn't. So they made a bunch of like amphibious mobile suits, and a lot of them just didn't see a lot of use because we don't have a lot of key locations underwater. We have some, mind you, some of them got use, but not all of them. But they didn't know. They didn't know no better. They also had to get used to gravity when they first arrived, and they also thought our Federation was using chemical warfare because of pollen allergies. That's damn interesting, dude. This series is good, let me tell you. Gundam is good. Even if you're not like a mecha person, this is like a monolith of a fucking of the series. It's so iconic for very good reason. Don't miss on me. I fucking love Gundam. Like, I like mecha, right? I'm like a big fan of things that have giant robots in general. They have a water floor, and they slid in the water. Yeah, because there was so much water. They were like, we're going to be fighting underwater. It doesn't make sense for us not to be fighting underwater. But yeah, I'm a big fan of mecha stuff in general. But Gundam is just the I blew myself up. Gundam is just the tops, baby. It's the bee's knees. It's the best of the best. I don't know how anybody could disagree with it. It's so fucking good. And we've been doing it for like 50 years? Ruka, favorite Mortal Kombat character, Sector. Today, Sector. Little Ruka would say Sub-Zero, but today it's Sector.
Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth.
Little babies. Yeah, Benny gets it. More like Sex Tour. Alright, that's fair. I like Reptile. You know that's Ed Boon's least favorite character. He does not like Reptile, and that's why he has a different design every game. Underwater base would have been badass though. I mean, I think we have like one or two, but it just wasn't like... Actually, Jabaro's an underwater base.
Like the enemy forces have pulled back.
It's in a cave underwater.
Roger, returning to ship.
Yeah, Reptile's really cool. I like Reptile. He's one of my favorites to play in Mortal Kombat 1. Swerber and Noob are really cool characters.
You decided to come back.
I couldn't stand watching you struggle.
Nice work. I had a good feeling about this one. Next time I'll be counting on you, but don't let your guard down.
Okay. Kai becomes cool. Kai becomes like a super international super spy, super. Hayato... He doesn't become cool. But yeah, for some reason, Ed Boon just never really enjoyed Reptile's design, which is crazy because he's like one of the.
That's Jaburo, but I can't see anything.
We made it to Jaburo!
Hey, there!
Although we had fallen under enemy attack after departing Belfast, we ultimately managed to arrive at Jaburo, Federation Forces General Headquarters.
They got
Our
beat up the
journey
white
was
bases.
over. Or so we thought. Our stopover was about to meet an abrupt end.
Those that guys behind him, but the Gazagog is so cool, dude. Ah, I'm sad that we can't get a red one because it's Char's color, but it's still really cool. Also, you might be thinking, doesn't that look more pink? It was easier to make it pink when they were like fighting in space and stuff. It looks better.
It should be fully operational.
I think it's kind of
Hayato
similar
and
in
Kai,
vein
you're both going out in gun cannons to
to
guard the
Luke's
armored
saber
hatch and
changing
D-block.
colors because of
Enemy
the sky.
troops have already been dropped. Prevent them from getting inside.
It just looks better.
Amuro will take Gundam and intercept the enemy task force that's infiltrated here. Don't let the enemy get into the spaceship dock.
There they are!
The base defense team's mass-produced GM mobile suits have been deployed too. But we have a lot more experience with mobile suit warfare. Help them out as much as possible.
Yes, sir.
Launch as soon as you're ready. Frau Bo, Mirai, assemble the information from GHQ on the double.
Yes, sir.
I love the gyms. The gyms are so cool. This is Gundam mass produced. They're fucking awesome. Are they in my ally slot? Oh no, it's just two guys. They are the gyms! That's so cool. They have the beam spray gun. It's a beam pistol. It's fucking awesome. I want to play as a gym. This part, this shit means something to me, man. The whole like you saw how beat up the white base was. This is actually a pretty good like summarization of what they went through to get to Jaburo, of how beat up like the white base is, the Ryu dying, how like kind of like just their shit kicked in they've been, and how much Amuro's had to carry. The gyms coming in is like such a turning point in this story where like they can actually like win the war now without all of it just being on Amuro. This is where all the sub stories start happening, by the way. Like the day after the tragedy in Jaburo is where like all the other One Year War spin-offs happen, because now they actually had mobile suits they could use.
Gun cannon! Hayato launching!
Thanks, Hayato. Good luck.
I can't sit around
Oh, yeah,
and
Kai.
watch innocent people suffer. I'm gonna crush the Zeon.
See, he's locked in now. His girlfriend died off screen, so he's locked in now.
Amuro here. Gundam launching.
Kai, there's a girl who joined the Air Federation squad, or the White Base squad, and Kai kind of had a thing with her, and he found out she had a little brother, but she was a Zeon spy. She was kind of doing it to get funds to like take care of her little brother because it was just him and her. But when they were gonna blow up the White Base, she like changed sides and helped Kai disarm the bombs, but she died in the process. So Kai's like sending money to the little brother now. And he also like feels like the war. He cares about the war now. He was just a teenager complaining that he was in a situation he didn't want to be in, but now he's like, I have a chance to help people who don't deserve to be in this scenario. Like I have the ability and power to make a difference for innocent people. So he starts taking the war more seriously, and he locks in, and he becomes a better pilot. And Hayato still sucks because he has nothing driving him because he's nothing. This is a summer field trip for him. This war doesn't matter to him. I have dinner. You have porn? Shit, man. Act guy. Look at them. Look at the little guys. I love the act guy. Corn on the cob and Piaf cards. Your poop's gonna be crazy. Get away from me. Honestly, why am I going so far? I have allies over here that can take some heat off for me. Let me back up. Let me back up. Let them come to me. Get them, boys. Where's the gyms? I was promised gyms. Run! Reminds me a lot of a Dracula Flow Coat. Which one? They're still busy picking the corn out of my shit. That's insane. Dracula Flow's so fucking funny, man. I need to play another Castlevania game just as an excuse to put Dracula Flow quotes as the stream titles. I'm told the GBA ones are good. I think you guys told me that. I bonked my head. I have concussion. What? This game could have used subtitles. I'm yapping a lot. This is Jim, look at him. Oh, he's about to. Oh my god, this is. He's gonna get fucking pierced, dude. Oh no! Oh! Oh, fuck! Take a knee. You fought well. Look at Char's in it? It's so cool.
It's gotta be. It's him. He's come back to fight us.
There was actually somebody who entered one of the Gunpla building competitions where they submitted that scene of the Jim getting his shit rocked and the Zagok like fucking piercing him like that. That's also a very appropriate moment for the Jim pilot to be like, it's literally my first day, because this is the first time they're using the Jims. It would suck to be the Jim pilot who fucking died the first time the Jims got deployed. They're playing Soldiers of Sorrow. Oh my god, I can't fucking shit. Guys, I love the Tragedy of Bravo. It's one of my favorite scenes in Gundam. I'm sorry. I'm getting really excited. I mentioned this before because I always think it's fascinating, but that guy who was on Cartoon Network who did the live action shows, what the fuck was his name? He did the party, I wanna have a party. He did that song. I don't remember his name though. Kenny? Was it Kenny? Fuck. And I think it was Kenny Andrew? Or something like that? I don't remember. But he did that song. And he did some show. Andrew WK, yes, thank you. Yes, it was Andrew WK. And he hosted one of the live action Cartoon Network shows. But he also did English covers for some Gundam songs. Like way early on in Gundam's lifespan. Like that dude was on the ground floor loving this shit. Like I always was so fascinated to find out he covered this song. He also covered Gundam Rising or Gundam Fly. I wonder if he still likes Gundam. And then meanwhile, we had Linkin Park fucking love Gundam Wing. They adored Gundam Wing. They have their own Gundam Gunpla. Really? Yeah, he covered some of the original Gundam music. It's really, really cool. I know Soldiers of Sorrows is definitely one of the ones he covered, and Gundam Fly. And he has fan art of himself with the Gundam. I don't know if he commissioned it or if somebody just drew it because thought it was cool, but it's fucking awesome. Oh, that's a chip. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna stab you. Is there any more? These are taking their time spawning in. I want more blood. Oops, I destroyed a building. This is our base. I shouldn't be doing it. Quick, a favorite more combat. The building military, right? Yeah, this is a base. There's no civilians here. My favorite's probably Deception. I think I put the most time into Deception out of all of them. Fuck, he's good, dude. He's like planning his shots to when I land. He's good. He knows everything about shooting me when I'm on the ground. Fuck, the Zagok's so fucking good. Fuck. Fuck. He gets a cooler suit after this too. Ah. No, he double lasered me, dude. He's so strong. Fuck. I'll show you Deception. Don't show me Deception. I just got blown up by Char. I took too much damage fighting randoms. God, dude, Char. Of course, Char is like actually able to adjust to my hopping around strategy. Fuck.
Tragedy in Jaburo.
It's so cool. That's so cool, dude. Fuck. It's so cool. Sorry. This might be the last mission, by the way, because the journey to Jaburo. We're in Jaburo. Yeah, so they opened up the entrance to the base here, and they were coming in through here as a distraction because the aquatic mobile suits were coming in from underwater. Bandit dies? It's okay, I died also. Shark killed me. Also, fun fact, those little orphans that you might have seen in some of the cutscenes we've been doing, the little kids actually saved the entire war here in Jaburo. Because before the battle starts, Char actually went in here earlier with some soldiers and planted explosives on all the gyms. And they were going to sabotage this fight. They were going to come in, and then when the gyms were deployed, they were just going to detonate them. And then just, I think the war would have been over here. I think we would have lost. But the kids found the bombs because they saw the Xeon soldiers pilot or like planting them because they were playing. The kids found the bombs and gathered them up and put them in a truck. And they were trying to drive it away from Jaburo. And they were like working together, like one was steering, one was like looking at where they were going, and one was pushing the pedals. And they found Amuro, and Amuro drove the truck off like a cliff or something. So it's thanks to those little stupid orphan maxers that we were able to actually win the war. Those kids do come out later on too. They are in Zeta. They're slightly older in Zeta. I don't think they come out in Double Zeta. A lot of characters don't return in Double Zeta. But a big part of Double Zeta was about being like a next generation thing. Like it was supposed to be about the youths. Oh, the Vulcan is automatic. I need to be spamming that a lot more. I thought I had to hold it down. It fires 5 shots when you press it once. That's actually a good way to summon more damage. I'm gonna watch this again because it's fucking awesome. The only thing they don't have is the iconic eye shift, where he looks at he sees Armor looking at him from the side, and then the eye like turns over. It's like way more dramatic in the anime when the eye turns over to Armor.
Could that mean Char's in it? It's gotta be! It's him! He's come back to fight us!
Running down, yeah, that's the one gym pilot who died. Really embarrassing for him. You want to get sabered, dude? Ow, this is a bad spot for me to be in. What was his name again? Who? The pilot or the mobile suit that got killed? The one that got killed? That's called a GIM. It stands for Gundam Mass Produced. Some people call it GMs, but the dub, I think the dubs and also the actual Japanese audio says GIM. Jimu. Which, yeah, the GM is just short for Gundam Mass Produced. When I take damage, fuck, I hate getting hit. Hold on, I gotta pause real quick because I need to see where these bastards are. They're behind me. I have one gym as backup right now because the green dots are tanks. The green dots are tanks, the blue are mobile suits, so I have nothing but tanks in here who are not very useful. Where are these guys? To my left? Oh, they're like on the opposite side. I've gotten better at uploading the VODs because I just do it right after stream now, but this VOD's gonna get nuked. I can't be using any of the anime footage or this song. Better shoot down that little guy. He's funny, but he needs to die. In Battle Operation... Oh, fuck, I forgot it blows up. Oh my god, that was such a big chunk of my health. Fuck. In Battle Operation 2, when you crouch as the act guy, instead of taking a knee, he like sits down and like hugs his knees. Like, he looks sad. Is he one-armed? I actually didn't know I could dismember like that. Holy shit, that's cool. Am I seeing things? Is he one-armed? No, he had both his arms. I took off his shoulder. Okay, that's what it was. Char. Char, come here. Hello, Jim. I like how we're supposed to have like a little army of these guys, but they're like, we can spare one. Well, technically we spared two, but one got killed immediately, so... Sucks for you. Alright, let's save Sharp for last, because I don't want these other ones getting cheap shots on my back. Cheap back shots? I'm not selling those. Look, there's a mission in the game just to smash them and see how they do the damage to you. I don't think they've ever done that. I don't think they've ever had a game where like, yeah, there's just normal dudes out here. The only infantry we see is like tanks and stuff. And there still was foot soldiers in the 1 Year War. Like they obviously still had use. People still like had to fight on the ground. There's actually a storyline in one of the spin-offs that's about a bunch of Earth Federation soldiers that try to take down a single Zaku without a mobile suit of their own. So they had to do like Scooby-Doo hijinks. Like they had like traps. Like they dug a hole filled with mines and stuff to drop them in there and shit like that. Kind of did for the best Gundam ever. What's that? They already convinced blue skies too. Weird. So you tied him up, you play as Master Ranger. Yeah, you just start throwing hands. What's the show's name? It was a CGI movie. I don't recall the title of it though. Char's behind us, Jim. Where are we going? I was following Jim. I don't know. I think it might have been one of the several like short stories in MS Igloo, which is like a bunch of like weird like one-offs about like some random shit. One of them has a tank that does like drifting, I think, if I remember correctly. I'm actually safe for just strafing, because if I jump, he times his shots well enough to hit me on the ground. I'm actually looking to that Mega TTRPG you're interested in. What was it? I don't remember. I'm gonna say no because I don't remember. Fuck, dude. I got your rhythm, Star. I'm out of ammo. Can you wait? Oh, yeah, there was that D&D thing we had to do too. Did you guys ever submit your characters? I forgot all about that.
This pilot, he actually poses a challenge to me. Who in the world is he?
You're not getting away!
Oh, we're still going? Amro, we don't have the supplies for this. For sure, I did. I forgot who I was waiting on. I was waiting on somebody. I'll have to check that thing again and see about organizing that again. It probably won't happen soon, but I did forget about it. Oh, I fucking ate the explosion again. God damn it. I hate eating the explosion. Damn, this narrow hallway is tough, especially coming in here with like no HP. Can I just spit welcome at him until he dies? Get away, get away, get away, he's gonna blow up! Them exploding is hurting me more than they are. I have 1 HP in a dream and I gotta fight Char here in a second. Hi, Char. Char's like, I should buy a bow. Ah, fuck, it's this thing.
Captain Char, the drop forces have been nearly wiped
The
out.
Zagok.
Handle things here.
No, wait, I think
Please,
this is the
Captain,
Zoc.
You've got to withdraw.
The mighty Zoc.
There doesn't seem to be much of a choice.
Char, don't run. I'm just kidding, run. I consider this thing for Infinity too because it's big, but there's only one of it.
Gundam, allow me to demonstrate what the Zoc can do.
Damn, dude, I don't even get my HP back or nothing. This is an old school game. I'm a little confused about the master I heard. Is he good, bad, or just on his own? He's his own faction. He's a traitor to the Zeons because the Zeons, so his name isn't Char, his name is Casfell. His dad was, something Zeon. I forgot his first name, but his last name was Zeon. And he was the one that was kind of the spokesperson for the space colony's independence. But he was doing it like through peaceful means. He was just giving protest speeches and shit. He didn't want to go to war. But he wanted space to have their independence from Earth. And the zombies poisoned him and then used his name as like the excuse to get everybody in space to want to go to war with the Earth Federation. Because the zombies are building the mobile suits. The zombies are profiting off of the war. So they used Char's dad. His actual name is Casfell. They used Casfell's dad as like a martyr for their cause. So they had an excuse to build mobile suits and make money. Oh fuck! I don't even get a checkpoint, do I? They used Char's dad as a martyr for their war, and then they tried to assassinate both Casfell and Artasia, which is Sayla. But Rambo Ra helped them escape. And then Char met somebody, or Casfell met somebody who looked just like him named Char and killed him and took his identity, and then joined the Zeon, the Principality of Zeon is what the faction's called. He joined the Principality of Zeon as an excuse to get close to them so that he could assassinate the zombies who killed his dad. Fuck, there's no checkpoints. I need to be conservative with my ammo then, because this is a fucking long fight. Is there a control that I don't know about?
How many of these guys are there? They keep coming.
Yeah, his goal was to kill all the zombies. He didn't actually give a fuck about the war. But later on, he becomes a really cool good guy. And then right after that, he becomes a really evil bad guy. So he's complicated. Is the easiest way to put it. I need to back off. I need him to come to the gun cannon so the gun cannons can actually do work for me. Because I gotta be way more conservative with my bullets and my health. But in fact, I'm not a new type because Amuro would not be having trouble with the controls like I am. God, I lost half my HP because I'm not using my beam rifle here. I don't know what's the purpose of walking mode. I don't know why I would ever want to be in walking mode over running mode. Internet back? Welcome back. I died again. There's actually a big boss fight after Shard, so it's tough. This is a very long mission. They want me to go through a lot. Think it's trying to be more accurate? Probably. I don't like using the guard because it's uncircle. It's a knockout spot for me. But also, when you use the guard, you can't use anything else. Jim, I didn't swing because I thought you were gonna swing. Oh, he thought he was probably trying to be considerate for me. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's the Jim that's staggering me right now. I think I ate a bunch of damage there because the Jim was shooting. Oh my god. Can I restart? Because I'm about to fucking die. It's okay, we can do it. I just need 1 HP. That's all. That's the last one that matters. My shield. I died. Fuck, this mission's hard, dude. This mission is hard. Because if I fire too willy-nilly with my beam rifle, then I'm low on ammo for the boss. But if I don't use my beam rifle enough, then I get damaged a lot, which I don't have HP for the boss. I don't think there's a way to resupply. Because if there's a way to heal or anything, that would change everything. But this is also an old PS2 game, so they're probably just like, we gotta make this game last them a whole week for the rental period, so fucking kick it up a notch on the last mission. What is SP?
Get yourself some Bacta, Commander.
There's no time for that, Infinity. Guys, what the fuck are you shooting at? Oh, actually, yeah, you did actually. I mean, everybody, let's drink together so we can pee together. I never looked up the controls for this, and I'm wondering if this is one of those games I expect you to have the manual, so let's look that up real quick. Because if I'm missing something crucial, I'm going to be really mad at myself for not knowing. Oh, yeah, someone actually uploaded the manual as a PDF. That's cool. Damn. They have like the PlayStation 2 starter. Like this is where your memory card goes. This is the disc tray. This is the open button. That's crazy. This is somebody's first PS2 game. Mobile suit movement, shift right left, switch run walk, field pause, unlock camera, move camera, attack and guard. Oh, R3 is meant to also be an attack button. That's interesting. Oh, they got the prologue in there too. What are mobile suits? Jesus Christ, this instruction manual goes into great detail on what the fuck you're playing. Penis 2, you're grounded, go to bed. Hey, but they're for new fans. Yeah, you're supposed to. Yeah, this is like a somebody's first entry to Gundam. You can request backup this whole time. Oh, I don't imagine that does anything. Oh, oh no, this was important to see. Oh, fuck. There's a stronger attack if you just hold down square. Oh my god, requesting backup has them actually like actively fire. Oh my god, I beat the whole game. I fucking did the whole game. This isn't my fault this time, there's no tutorial. God, that one-shotted him. That doesn't even cost me actual ammo, dog. That's I'm gonna throw up. I did it again. How do I keep doing this shit? Oh no. It's okay. Nobody saw. Alright, I have like 3 more reloads of that special shot. I need to save it. I also, it doesn't like aim. I have to do it like manually for that one. I have to like have them straight ahead of me for that one. So I gotta be. But if I can use that to clear up Char quickly, then that'd be nice. I really wish they could have spared a second gym for this too, though. But like, one gym's cool. Oh, I'm not allowed to request backup for him. He's an independent soldier. He's like, no, Amuro, I'm not helping you. You figure it out. Get him, buddy, get him. Get him, fuck him up. Swing. Get him. You got him. There you go, come on. Yeah, nice tackle. Nice to you. Come on. Alright, maybe we don't do melee. Wow. Maybe 6 of your green spray gun. Where are these? I always lose track of these. All the way over there. Fuck, man, this secondary fire is like so powerful. I had to basically like die button this whole time that I have not been using. Why can't I request backup from this guy? I gotta be superior by this point, right? I guess not actually. We're not on the same, like, he's not on the white base. He's a Jabba or something. Give him a jump scare. God, I wish the melee was a little bit better. Because if it was a little bit better, this would be so easy. You bastard, you didn't blow up that building. That was your fault. Is there a shark on the dune? That is such an unpleasant noise. I get it, I'm over the medium. Please calm down. Jim's stuck on the wall. You're shooting me through the wall, you fucking cheater. Literally hacking. Literally wall hacks. How about Shin to Nippon? You might as well seppuku. Camera please, camera please. Ah, fuck you.
You're not getting away.
I'm actually in much better condition now too. I have a half HP and I still have plenty of ammo. It's slow, but their AI is kind of buggy here. So it might just be better for me to like slowly whittle them down with Vulcans and save supplies. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I got impatient. Wait, do I even need to fight these guys? Hold on. Because the cutscene plays when we get here. He got a free hit on me. This guy's a stupid asshole. And then we get taken back here, so like, yeah, I don't even need to fight these guys. Camera. If you get hit once, you get like chain staggered, dude. Oh my god, did I win? Is it over? No more. The tragedy of Jaburo can't go on all day. It was like an afternoon. My hands are sweaty.
The red comet. He got away.
I'll kill him one day.
Do you read me? The enemy retreated. Good job. You better return to the white base
And
now.
the Gundam's, like the original Gundam's design is still super good. I don't care what anybody says.
Amazing. So this is what the combat abilities of a new type are. With you aboard, the white base will be safe.
I blush. Oh wait, I have a blush key. That's not it. Yeah! I'm a new type! This is all I've ever wanted. Yippee! Don't look at the focus on the last one. Look at not the last one as in the total. Stage 9. Stage 9's where I really came into my own. Look, for the first 8 stages, I didn't know the controls.
So that's what you've been planning all along? You want the white base to specialize in decoy operations?
Shimaisu's quick show. It stands for Gundam.
It is you.
Taylor, you save us all a lot of trouble if you just shoot him in the face right now.
My brother Casval was such a nice person.
Who's in charge here? The name's Lieutenant Slager Law, and I've
Slager!
just been transferred to the white base. Talk about good luck. I happen to get assigned to the same ship as someone as good looking as you.
Mirai Yashima's the name.
Pleasure.
Slager's fucking awesome. He got assigned to the white base. He's like the only real soldier. He don't get a mobile suit. I couldn't tell you why.
Clear. White base, permission to ascend.
I guess because he wasn't a part of the war when they were using mobile suits, so he wouldn't know how to use one. He wouldn't be any particularly better. Yeah, actually, yeah, it makes sense. Kai and Hayato would be more experienced than Slager in a mobile suit at this point.
Wow, look at those birds!
Look over to port side if you have a minute and you'll be able to see a flock of flamingos.
That'd be great on video.
Well, go ahead and tape it. The Zeon's drop operation on Jaburo ended in failure. Judging from the outcome of this battle, the Federation forces on the Earth were looking ever more victorious. The Federation's main forces would lift off from Jaburo into space to fight the final stage of this war. The White Base, dubbed the 13th Autonomous Corps, would fly ahead of the fleet to serve as a decoy. UC 0079, December 2nd. The fighting has been fierce, and it will continue to grow more intense.
That's crazy. Jaburo takes place in December? Do you know what that means? Because the gyms go into mass production after Jaburo and they start seeing like live field activity after Jaburo, all those side stories that take place in the 1-year war happen within like a month of Jaburo and the end of the war. Because the war is gonna end in about a month after Jaburo. Sorry. That's crazy. That's the 1-year war spin-offs got out of control real quick. That's it though, yeah. That was the like main chunk of Amuro's story. There's still more, obviously. The fight's not over, and they went into space after this, but here's the thing. There was no space combat in this game because they didn't know how to do it. But there's actually a sequel to this game called Gundam Encounters in Space. That's all space combat. And it basically picks up right when this one ends, and you continue the rest of Amuro's story. So we'll play that next year. No, I'm just kidding. It won't take a year, but Maybe next Sunday we'll play that, because this Sunday is already going to be Degeneration. I already clocked that one in. But we'll check out Encounters in Space, because that's a sequel to this one. And it's the rest of the original story, which I would like you guys to see, because I'm making you guys live it in Degeneration, so... this game was cool. The controls were really clunky, but this was fun. This was one of those games where like they expect you to read the instruction manual, because there's no tutorial. They just threw me right in there, and they're like, "Good luck, buddy." Which I kind of like too, because it was kind of like how Amuro got into Gundam and didn't have instructions. It was just kind of like go for it. But then I read the manual, and a lot like Amuro, who also read the manual, I was like, "Oh shit, this thing has some kick to it." It's like Dark Souls. I don't know about Dark. I don't know about all of that. I ain't got no stamp. There was a dash attack with the saber. I should have continued reading the manual.
There is no way for mankind to last forever, except by living under the control of Zeon's chosen superior race.
Oh my god, there was a backstep dash attack.
One they will never forget. This is the hour for mankind to stand up for the future. Hail Zeon! Hail Zeon!
Have allies? Yeah, I could actually tell them to fire. Oh, there was a jumping slash. There was so much I didn't use.
The great conflict between the Federation
The melee combat was actually fucking good.
Zeon erupted into an explosive battle. Amid this conflict, humankind was on the verge of witnessing a momentous
Dog, we had a
change in
leg
history.
sweep.
Captain, don't do it!
Lala! Lala!
Ah, fucking Lala.
People are changing. They're becoming like us.
She's the direct result of Char's legendary galactic generational crash out.
I can see time itself.
Will humanity evolve into the new type? Within the flashes of light, the labor pains of humankind's transformation continues.
You won't get away, Char!
The question is,
That's the last
who
shooting.
will
It's
survive?
fuck. It's so cool. Think about Macross. I know a little bit about Macross. I've never actually watched Macross, but I know a little bit about it. And I know that it's really funny that the guy who writes Macross is a big fan of Gundam, and he really wants Tomino to be a big fan of Macross. And when Gundam Zeta came out, he got really into transforming mobile suits. Like the Zeta can transform into like a ship. The Ashmar, the Brylat, I think it's called. There's like a bunch of mobile suits that can transform. But when he asks him what gave him the idea for that, he says Transformers, and the Macross guy is just like, "Come on, man, give me something." But I think they have a running gag where Tomino pretends he doesn't know what Macross is just to mess with him. I bet I'm gonna survive narrator guy. Unfortunately, no. Spoiler. What did I unlock once I beat the game? Oh, stage select tactics battle. With all this. Oh my god! The Alex and the White Dingo! The Blue Destiny! That was the ground. That was a ground Gundam. I didn't know they were in this game. Dude, if Amuro got his hands on the Alex like it was planned, Char would have been fucking paced. Nothing would have occurred after the Wonder War. It actually makes sense the Blue Destiny's here because its debut was in a Saturn game. And I really like the Earth Federation and the Blue Destiny, but I gotta rip a little bit of Zeon. We've been playing nothing but Earth Federation the whole storyline.
Our forces are in desperate need of supply lines. Your mission is an all-out assault against a Federation transport hub station situated in a mountainous region of Europe. It's a small-scale base,
Europe?
so you should be
Say
able
no
to destroy
more.
your target, the base's main facility. We also want you to secure as many of the supplies stored there as you can, undamaged if at all possible. All right then. I wish you the best of luck.
Could you even guess? Apparently, there's a chance my internet will go poof again. But look, Sky got his Laku too. Isn't that cool? Had to go. Peace out. Goodbye, Elu. Sky, you stay. More in that forest. 20 a.m. Heck? Oh, it is. I should end stream actually. Hold on, I want to test out these melee moves that are if they're just for the Gundam. Oh, it's her. That's like a little short lady. She's cute. What were they again? What were the commands? Hold on. Everybody hold on. What were the buttons for the melee combos? Jump slash. While jumping on ascent, do back and forward. Oh, you do have like a little dive. Downward stab while jumping on ascent, up and forward. Or forward and back, okay. No, I don't think I can do it. Do I have to hold it? Hold on. Unless this is actually just for Amuro and I'm not allowed to do this stuff, in which case that makes me shy-eyed. Yeah, I think their dash attack is the shoulder shot. Which I guess that's fair. They didn't have, you know, as much like movement as Amuro, and they couldn't like use all the advanced techniques he could. So there's something. That's really cool though. Oh yeah, and you have to stay still to use your leg missiles. Okay, this game was fun. I did not touch like I didn't really scratch the surface of what you could do. I was playing with the bare minimum. To be fair, there was no tutorial. It's not my fault this time. You guys can't be mad at me for doing this again. I couldn't have known. I didn't think to look at the manual till the last mission. My bad. I can. That's not fair. I won't, but I can. That's not fair. There was no way I could have known. It's not fair. I didn't think to check. It didn't come to mind. Let's rate out. Where are we going? I don't know where to go. Somebody's playing the Game Boy Gradius. Holy shit, I gotta go in here. This is Goopy VT. We've actually been here before. Here, we'll rate this person. Like a slime girl, I think. They're playing Gradius. They're playing Gradius on the Game Boy Color. That's crazy. That was fun. Thanks for hanging out with me on Gundam Day. I was just vomiting Gundam lore and stuff everywhere. It's what I love to do. It's my way of showing affection. It's like my happy place when I'm talking about Gundam. If I come up to you and just like randomly start talking about Gundam and Gundam factoids, it's kind of like a cat bringing you a dead bird or something, you know? This shit means something to me. This is important. I am sharing such an important part of my life. Like I'm not kidding. Gundam is fucking massive to me. Gundam is super super important to me. Made you like us? That's right. That's right. I love sharing this with you guys. Gundam. I know you guys hear this, and you guys are like, oh, it's just a robot anime, it's whatever, and you guys just let me like yap, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with it not like the series itself not meaning more to you guys is totally understandable because you guys won't have the same experience of it that I had with it. But just sharing this, getting to talk about this, getting to tell you guys how much this series means to me and everything about it means to me is a lot for me. I fucking love this. I love this. I'll be back on Friday for Final Fantasy X. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for letting me yap. I appreciate it. We'll yap again about Gundam. Don't worry.
Like, bro.